Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear me? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them no worried me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them not like me. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. You know business, me not care if them screw face, wow. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the things, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me not care if them now already hear me fun too much, too much, whoa. Them not like me not like them not rate me. Me and them no friend, me don't see you care the whole of them are eating. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the things. Me no business, me no care if them screw face, whoa. Talk the things, me comfy talk the thing, you hear? Talk the
On Sunday, August 16th, DJ Glenn and Praise Radio 592 presents the annual Cruising with the Angels Denim and White Affair. If you think last year was great, this year promised to be so much bigger. It's the annual Cruising with the Angels Denim and White Affair. Liberty Bell, Brooklyn Army Terminal, 58th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11220. General tickets $90, VIP $120. And yes, we'll give you free food. Free food. Boarding time 6 p.m. sharp, so make sure you're there on time. Music by DJ Sean, DJ Baby Wayne, Glenn, performing live. Jaron Nuss, Renwick, Dewsbury, Twin Fire, Wayne Johnson. Will you come along? Get your tickets now from eventbrite.com or www.cruisingwiththeangels.com or call 718-496-2219. It's DJ Glenn and Praise Radio 592 annual Cruising with the Angels Denim and White Affair. Sunday, August 16th. It's promised to be bigger and better. Free food and great entertainment. Make sure you're on board.
Well, what a brand new day, but I like do road and see if I could link one of me brethren them, but I you done this the weekend. Like see if I could link my dog. We're going on broski, we're going on germs, everything good. You right there, so you know it's Friday and you don't know we ready for party, dog. Yeah, so you don't know we got hit a club tonight. Yeah, bro, you don't know we got party, but if we're going on germs, it's something I want to tell you long. Remember as a brethren, it's gotta be real to your brethren them. Them spot on your face, bro, you gotta do something about them thing, buddy, on a real life level, bro. You know we don't admire man and them thing, but you're my G, you understand? But I like cancer like trying for get a cream or get something for sort out this thing with G and me finding nothing. Germs here going on. You know is your dog. I got a solution. You ever hear about the skincare solution for all ages? What skincare solution for all ages you're talking about, man? Yeah, germs. I got a sister named Shelly Campbell. She got a skincare for all ages. It's the #1 direct selling skincare company in the world, bro. I'm using it. Bro, you don't tell me nothing all the time. By germs, I trying to let you know what's going on like you don't dep or nothing, dog. Are you ever going on? Collect this number and call the woman, buddy. Where's the number, bro? The number is 917-602-8456. Or you could follow her on IG at MK_Shelly3. Yeah, telling you? 917-602-8456. Germs, why you gonna call this woman and get your package, bro? Yo, again and do the now. No more land. Tell you cancel this party tonight. Come in there in them thing, but I want this thing go away. You understand? So again, I call Shelly. No. Mind your business, make money. Up in the building, man. You know what it is. It is what it is. Good night, good night, good night, good night to each and everyone. Definitely tune in, logged in to Let's Start a Things Called and Talk Show. Welcome to a new edition. We in the building. Everything art is Friday evening. Boy, oh boy. I mean, I tell you that. Bye. Hold on there. Turn this on. All right, good. Yeah, my guys. Yeah, my peeps. Everybody, shout out to all the ladies, all the fellas, them, my brothers and sisters, them, my community, my family. Remember, y'all is family over here. So pleasant good night to you guys. Hope you're doing good. Hope you're doing great. We in the building. Definitely know you guys saw the video this morning. I couldn't go live this morning. I was definitely drained. But I feel a lot better right now. You know what I mean? I feel a lot better. And we're going to be speaking about a lot of things tonight. You know it goes already. As you can see, Friday Night Live. Let's talk about it. This I was support Friday. I don't know how the rest I put F-O-R-O. Now you seen this shit. God damn it. Anyway, yeah man, it's all about this Friday it was to be last time. So we get things out to the way because you don't know. Monday we're gonna try to get some more information, some more stuff. Definitely it's gonna be crazy, man. You don't know it go already. As more information come, we must talk about it. But at this said moment, just during to the whole situation. You know, man and man does drain, you know? Because basically we come here so every night, every morning, and basically what I catch is one thing we just saying over and over and over. And definitely positively, absolutely. You know what I mean? It's only one thing. You know what I mean? The government take we for fool. I don't know, the system corrupt, the system mess up. But at the end of the day, you know what I mean? What we gotta do is what we gotta do, you know what I mean? We gotta go out, we gotta protest. Because enough is enough, you know what I mean? And I'm like dead serious. It's like we're not blaming the government, we're not blaspheming them, we're not spreading false narrative or false information. We're not doing all those stuff. It's logics. It's common sense. Like I said, we don't have to go to school and have subjects to this. We don't have to go to college and have subjects to this. If they're showing us that they're not lifting the boat out of the ocean, something they gotta get hiding. The Prime Minister started, we're not hiding nothing, we're not hiding nothing, we're not hiding. But still, you guys don't want to take it out because it can loose up. So what happen if it loose up? I sit down today and I saying, although I know it's bully them talking, if it loose up, what happen? There's not nothing. You're doing something for your people, for your country. The indigenous, they was here very long. But because they're more quiet, I won't do anything to them. It's bullet. So they ain't got no spreading false news, blaming the government. We never even make it. We never ever made this politics game. Never. But when situations like this happens, and you have people from the same party that is running the country, comes out bold and said that the boat wasn't overloaded, the boat didn't have mechanical problems with the engine, and the boat wasn't sleeping in water. The same minister from the same government that is in power. You see what the thing get mess up? And like people ain't understanding what's going on. This is why it end up traversing now, and it end up, it was going on one course, but then when Agile come and talk, it do so, and torn to the government. Because why? Agile is a minister of the government, for the government, of the country. So that's how now it ended up going to politics. It wasn't that. If Ezil the shut him out, we would be saying the same thing, although it turned to a politics thing, the same thing we be saying. Why the boat sail with problems? But you see when things happen like this, then Anstess start raising up, tin of worms, things you start seeing, people start saying, you start hearing old story, the boat was giving hell from way back, but this is what I tell you, like, and everybody will call me and said, oh, every day bucket go well, one day the bottom will drop out, especially if you're maintaining the bucket and fixing the bucket. We don't know it go already. Tonight is Friday night, we're going up to 11:30. It's a 3-hour show tonight. Every Friday evening, you don't know, every Friday is 3-hour show. Monday to Thursday, it's a 2-hour show. But Friday, you don't know it goes already. Want your phone? Want your phone? Hmm? You got some water? Okay.
No, she don't need a phone. She watching with me.
Okay. On the computer. Okay. Thank you. Yeah, guys. You know what I mean? Anyway, what I was saying, Jesus Christ. You don't know it go, but before we go into the show, it's Friday night. Vibes Cartel drop a brand new tune today called Family. And I want to play this song here tonight before we go into the show. It's called Family, definitely. This song is dedicated to all of you guys that subscribe to this channel. You guys that is drop comments, call in, donate, everything. You are family to me. From the bottom of my heart. You guys are family because you always give me words of encouragement. You always give me words of strength. You always push me to the level. Also, I want to big this song up for my mother. You understand, Miss Penny? Big up yourself. You understand? Love you, mama. You don't know the thing already over here, so. You know what I mean? Right? So, you don't know what do. We're going to vibe for a little bit, and then we're going to go into the show. It's a bunch of clown. We have the car leaders in power. Definitely. But let's see who's in the chat. Shout out to everybody. Avery Blackhead, big up yourself. Vanetta, good night to you. One Love, good night. How you doing? Sing. What's up? Good night to you, man. Yeah, I don't know the vibe is already, okay? Samuel, good night to you. A bigger piece or something like the good night you could never forget it with her. Lexi, good night. How you doing, Miss Wendy Baker? Good night to you. Pamarama, big up yourself. Jesus, yeah, I know I can't read good. Flash Blaze, big up yourself in the building. Yolandi, big up yourself. Or Yolindi, big up yourself. Jason, Medea, my brother is his eye in the building. So you don't know the thing already. Everything moves, everything plugging, everything all right. Is it? Greetings to everybody in the building. Yeah, man, I mean business tonight. You know what I mean? Real business. So this song, like I said, dedicated to everybody that subscribe to the channel. Like we said, we want 50K by year end. Before I jump into the video, remember to drop those donations in the Cash App or the Zelle, or you could hit the bullseye that is on your device and send a super chat donation. We need 10 super chat donation. Also, you guys could send a gift. You know, it goes already over here. So feel free to indulge in these stuff that definitely are required when you're watching YouTube. Yes, you could send your gift, you could send your super chat, or you could donate by dropping anything in the Cash App or the Zelle that is provided at the bottom of the screen. Remember, the number that you're seeing is right here. So you see this number there right here? Yeah, right here. Right here. This is the number where I got called. I don't want nobody calling the 347 number. I really know number there. If you hadn't seen the number there right here. Oh, God. I know I don't see too good. That's going to give me glasses, but I know you're supposed to see well. You understand? Sabrina, good night to you. Miss Thompson, how you doing? Anyway, no long talking. This is my tune request to you guys. Like I said, y'all is family to me also. Anywhere my mommy there, big up yourself. Let's get this. Shout out to all who lost their family members, man. Pull up. This song is for all who lost. This song is definitely for the boat that sink. the boat that sang this song, it definitely reaching out to all of the family members. Can I tell you something? Family means the most to anybody. Family. And I feel it. I feel it. I want beer, fire emoji in the chat plus purple heart. Because remember, it's family. These babies, them will pass away. All the little angel, them. We ain't even get to see them, their life. They don't see nothing, they don't do nothing. You know, those kids turn angels in God's hands right now. And I want to be a purple heart because guess why? We need to embrace the families. We are family. All of us are family over here. So we fighting for every one of we Guyanese people. Because why? Like I said, when things like this happen and I don't see people move, you can't get no heart or you must see not a mother or a father or auntie or uncle or a brother or a sister. You got to feel it. Because it's who feel it, who lost a family member in life knows when you lost a family member, how you feel. How you feel. I'm telling you, no joke. Cartel come again. The show, man. Not all the family members who dropped, who lost somebody. Man, see, last 6 picnic. 6 family members and them give you 600,000 back. All over the world. 100,000 a piece, this cruel. Lie, but big up Vibes Cartel on this song here. So I ain't gonna tell from since it dropped today. From since it dropped. I've been listening this song literally from this morning. I must have done listen this song must be about 100 times already. I swear to God. It's just I chopping up me upload and I playing this song here, so bro. Because family matters. And this song here, you could take it in all aspect when it comes to family. Family come first, by. And I's a family man. I love me family. Yes, we got some family who my thing, but family is family. So it come down to the people, the loved ones that lost their family members. All them youth gone down, you know what I mean? Not talking about the big ones, them. Enough people ain't get fined. 70-something people, 80-something people fine. And 100 or something, that was just sometimes 200 must you went on the boat. God knows. Who ain't get eat, who ain't sink down, body, bro. Yo. Yeah, man, the song is very touching, man. It's very, very, very touching. Not gonna tell no lie. Feel like just dropping it one more time. Feels it, knows it, you know what I mean? Shout out to those persons who don't have a family missing inside of your family. It's okay. But the persons, them who been through that trauma and been through that fatigue, we know how it feel. You know what I mean? Because I used to always say, what? When I hear me brethren, mother might drop out, father might drop out to a friend, you know what I mean? Or neighbor, or whatever. And I used to say, well, because me mother and father there. See when me father drop out, you all a day like today, I still a ball. A day like today, I still a ball. It's like Da Vinci got a song named Father. I tell you, no joke, bro. When I play the song there, it's tears from my eyes is running out. So I know how it feel to lose a loved one, lose a family member. And the song they definitely had to drop tonight so you guys could get to know what's going on. Because like I said, you guys are family to me. Yes, right, man? You guys are family to me. Y'all is me family. And these Amerindian people and these people that went on this boat that lost their loved one, they are family to us. So we got to show them the support. We got to show them the love. You know what I mean? We got to get down to things. Straight. So big up everybody. Please like up the live as you guys forward. Like the live up as you guys get into the live, all right? Good night, fire and family also. Everybody in the building. Thumbs up. All right. That's what we're talking about. You understand? See what's going on. Let me get cracking into the show because we got a lot of things to touch on and definitely deal with. I don't tell you all already. You understand? First thing first, what we're going to do, we're going to jump into this video that I saw today. Definitely interested video with a Indian brother that lives in the States here. What happened with his brethren? He's a certified mechanic over 30-something years. And basically what happened is that he letting people know, or should I say, giving a slight analysis when it comes to the boat. Because remember, we find out that the boat have 2 engines, but 1 engine was not working perfectly. 1 engine was cutting out all the time. Now, persons are saying that who with persons who travel on this boat on a regular would say that when this boat sailing, boom, the engine is cut out, they would go for a float little, and then when the engine cool down, they start it up back and start moving it. You understand? This is what the guy in a car. Person said enough time that when them traveling inside of the boat, this is what happen. Inside of the boat stop. Them want to know what going on. Y'all don't worry, everything good. Just no thing. As soon as the boat cool down, you know, go around. Slackness, but listen to the Indian brother, because he make a lot of sense within what he's saying at this said moment. Is I want you guys like up the live, like I told you guys already, like up the live. That's what we're dealing with. That's what we're talking about. Drop those donations or send a gift. Ants in the building. Big up my Borbishon. My Borbishon people them, my Borbis people them. Yo, I'm a please that big up Ants, car. The youth there, where they log in there. The youth there book me enough time on events. The youth there responsible for me name bossing in New Amsterdam Burbies. So big up yourself, you know what I mean? God gave you flowers. And all the promoters, them that book me for New Amsterdam Burbies in them time there, yo, all I tell you was never a dull moment, never a dull scene. Vibe. Love it. You understand? So we're going on now. Yeah, man, and seeing I say 40, you know, me thing is, I's a real, yeah, we's real G's, you know, so you don't know the ball game go. Without no further ado, let me listen to this brother here, so, because what you can do, you can read something. He said you could Google it if you want also. So let's hear what he got to say within this video here, sir, and we're going to open the phone lines and dissect, because we got some more interested videos to drop. We see whereby AP and you went, did a press conference. We're going to touch on that, and we're going to touch on a piece of the protest that we had. We see Mohammed had some family members at his place. We're going to touch on that. We're going to touch on a lot of things, because remember tonight is 3 hours, so we're going up to 11:30. So you don't know the thing already. We're going straight into business. Let's listen to this man right now.
So everybody, me get some news for you. I want you to hear this fucking thing here now. You understand me? Me get some things to read for you. Before me read this thing here, I want you to know that I'm a licensed mechanic, and I own a 7-bay fucking garage, and when the dealership can't fix it, me fucking shop you come. And if you can't fix that, straight to fucking scrapyard gone. But guess what? We never sent one to a scrapyard yet to this day. It's 37-year fucking experience I have in this field of work, and I understand anything when it comes to engine out and corrosion with steel. And like I said, I have 37 years journeyman's experience. And what I'm about to read to you guys right now, this is gonna answer a lot of fucking questions due to the neglect of the fucking maintenance on the MV Barima. You understand me? What I'm about to read you guys. So you can actually go and Google this yourself. All you got to Google is what happens under a ferry when it's never taken out of salt water and cleaned. So, when a ferry stays in salt water and is never cleaned, heavy marine growth, severe structural corrosion, and extreme drag destroy its efficiency. The hull becomes completely caked in layers of slime, algae, mussels, sharp barnacles that weighs tons. Do you understand? Read that again. Sharp barnacles that weighs tons. Heavy marine growth by fouling.
Yo, Jason, thank you for the star. Yeah, man, guys, send in those gifts, man. Send the gifts in, it's okay. Let's get it.
Slime and algae, bacteria and green slime form a thick layer within days, paving the way for larger organisms. Hard shells, thousands of barnacles, tube worms, and mussels cement themselves directly onto the hull until its cooling intakes. You hear that? Onto the hull and into its cooling intakes. I'm going to get to that fucking part just now, for tell you. With the cooling intake. Massive weight gain, unchecked growth, can add up to 10 tons. 10 fucking tons or extra weight to a vessel, sinking the ship lower into the water. You know what I think? I can see where I'm going to go with this conscious now. Hang on there. Wait. I just hold on for a second. Accelerated corrosion and structural damage. Pitting and rust. Salt water acts as a powerful electrolyte conductor. Unclean marine life traps moisture and acid against the metal, causing deep pits and eating through protective layers. Galvanic reaction. Dissimilar metals like steel hulls meeting bronze fitting on stainless steel bolts. If you understand metal and chemist a bit, you'll understand the situation here, and I do. You understand? Causing deep pits and eating through protective layers. And continuously corrode each other away from the inside out. Sacrificial anodes gone. Zinc or aluminum anodes meant to decay instead of the hull get completely blackened by barnacles, rendering them useless and leaving the structural metal defenseless. Okay. Performance and operational failure. Drastic drag. The rough surface of the hull increases hydromatic resistance exponentially. Fuel surge. Engine must burn up to 40% more fuel just to push the heavy encrusted ship at normal speeds. Overheating. This is the main fucking part with the one engine and why these guys keep taking off engine heads. Because when you see the video, there's just only engine heads on the fucking ground and you see the black. Why? I'll get to that. Hang on. Overheating. Barnacles clog raw water strainers and cooling intakes, causing the massive diesel engine or generators to overheat and fucking fail. You understand me? You hear that? Steering loss. Growth. Locks up rubber propellers, shafts, and strainer and thrusters, making the ferry unresponsive and dangerous to steer. That's it. So, the fucking boat only get one engine, right? So where they say now? These guys seem like they're always changing fucking head gasket, because when you listen to some of the survivors, then what the people them say, when the fucking boat cut out, they must sit down there for a little bit and then they're gone again. So what them this do, the fucking boat overheat the one engine and they shut it off, or he shut off himself, and then when he heat up again, when he cool off, they're gone again, right? And if you listen to some of the survivors, they say it's when the boat capsize, it's when the fucking engine cut off. So regardless of the situation, in Maritime Safety Board Act, you understand? You're supposed to have 2 engines as long as you're carrying 2 people or some kind of trailing motor. You understand? If the engine, you have 2 engine and one broke at the middle of the sea, that's the whole point. One is going to get you back to where you got to get to. If both broke, then you're fucked. But majority of the time, that don't happen. You understand? If one engine broke, it's got to get you back to the closest dock as possible. But once you reach that dock, that fucking boat is not supposed to leave that dock unless it's 2 engine running. These fucking boats that are carrying people are supposed to be taken out of the fucking water, left in the dry dock, and I supposed to scrape out the whole fucking bottom of all them fucking thing then there. Because you know see, the man in the scunt all and cowboy mechanic, this why these get there, none of them they even know for use my fucking feller gauge, and I'm pretty sure the scunt they even know that one. You know why? Because when the fucking engine overheat, the head must have been fucking warped. You understand me? The head must have been warped, and they must still change fucking head gasket, use back the same head bolts and all them content. You understand? That's the thing with this cowboy thing. Why it is a play this.
But Guyana is always there on cowboy. No. Guyana always there on cowboy. Anybody know there's the old slang for the country back in the days? A cowboy country. It's not nothing new. It's like, man, I got a feeling, remember now, must it mean or must it to how whoever, whichever government or must it Guyana themselves, must it put themselves on. They don't come me, you know. But, yo, cowboy, Guyana is cowboy all the time.
You know, like, I don't know the fucking walk, and I don't want to learn the walk. I don't want to learn for the thing the right way. I just want to rush things and get.
Gotta shout out to Miss Gomez. Thank you for the $2 super chat donation. Gracie, good night to you. Me and Glenn, big up yourself. Yeah, man, love and love alone. You understand? Continue.
Get things going, and I kill the fucking people and pick me. You understand me? Whoever's responsible, whatever fucking department is responsible for the maintenance of these type of things, and if I ain't get common sense, I supposed to take out the fucking boat, scrape out the bottom, tar them back, make sure the hull is not soft or nothing, there's no soft metal anywhere, no soft spots, and all these kind of things before these fucking boats carry anybody. And I had downloaded it because there's a why I don't want to bring up the fucking boat. And that's the reason why I don't want to bring up the boat. Because people are going to see the condition of this fucking boat, and they're going to know. Because guess what? If this didn't happen, because you...
But he ain't lying though. He ain't lying. Because they even bring the inquiry before the damn boat pull up. And there's bullet. Y'all hear we play the attorney, which I got, is part 2 I play last night, or today I get part 2. You know what I mean? Y'all hear the attorney was saying about what we need to see in order before you could really charge these men, these SEAL and the captain with murder. We have a lot of more things to see. We got to see it. We want all the documents with the fittings and everything. Y'all see the press conference with AP and you had them man say all them things. We want to see how much people y'all been testing for drugs. You know what I mean? Was you guys giving these workers random, like, just like the randoms? Because that's what we call in America, it's a random. Where Guyana go say drug inspection or whatever is the scene. But was you guys doing that? For just a dry, y'all going to test this man. So was you guys testing? This is the same thing I went saying. That's the same thing I was trying to explain. Right? And I'm saying, how these men them could smoking weed in a compound, a government compound, a government facility place, because this place is a government place. How you smoking and drinking? This is why I say, was these men smoking home or was they there all the time drinking and smoking, watching the game? Because persons who said I thought it was weed. Person said was weed, remember? It's 3 hours we got. We flexing. Hold on. We flex. Nobody don't get vexed. It's flex. That's why it's glad when I save my thing then, because I got enough time. You post certain thing, you might share certain thing on your page, and guess what happen? A man is take it down. Inside? Inside, man. Remember this here, sir? This is one of the family members. Remember this? Well, on before we go into the phone call. Just now we opening the phone line. Y'all remember this here, sir?
Yeah, we are here now.
All right. The captain that refused to drive that boat Saturday afternoon when my mother put my aunt on that boat. This is must be the 4th time he refused because...
Yeah, we are here now.
All right, the captain that refused to drive that boat Saturday afternoon when my mother and I put my aunt on that boat. This is must be the fourth time he refused because he made a couple of complaints before about the boat having problem. First of all, the boat was getting problem coming off of the sandbank. They had to load half back some stuff for it to move. They didn't say that. Secondly, one of the engine was giving problem. Thirdly, they were drinking since before they leave because they was watching the game. And some of the names that they have on that list that they put on Facebook is not some of the people are drunk because, for example, I could buy 4 or 5 tickets and sell it back for people who need to travel on emergency. So if I bought a ticket for 3,000, I could sell it back for 4,000 or 5,000. So if I buy a ticket in my name, I could give it to you, so you would be traveling under my name.
Right.
My mother Bali, round about 8:45, my auntie messaged my mother and tell she that the boat getting water. So my mother sent her upstairs because they was downstairs. She had some stuff and so she was kind of because things up there very expensive. I born and grown out. My mother was traveling on a boat since she was a little girl. My grandmother still up there. So we go back and forth. After the plane decide to come out and they start using the plane, that had an issue because the prices was high. The government said that there's going to Captain Thornton. Oh, this normal thing, this regular thing. Don't worry, good. Captain refused. 4 times, 5 but raise. When you calculate it, there would be anything wrong but 50,000. And not everybody got the money to pay. They say a body is a body.
Hear this.
The reason why most people take the boat to go up, but the boat was given problems since before the move. That's why the captain refused 4 times, and they end up calling another captain, and he refused. So this one ended up going, and they were drinking. He came there drunk.
You hear what going on there? You hear what going on there? So basically, these guys wasn't drinking at work. Cause here she said he came drunk. That's how they saying that to these men them was drinking. There was, me understand like it's mix up mood and attitude. Me understand. Because they said them was watching football. What do you mean that he came drunk? Now I feel that the government must take this data and must see this how come them run with it with the smoking and all them kind of thing. Because it don't make no sense. Phone lines open. It don't make no sense. If she said that to this man come drunk, I thought they was seeing these men them drinking on duty. I see sometimes this. Hey, we dissecting. Good night.
Good night to you, the technician slash boss, baby, wife, kid, Angela, Style Firday, Samuel, Madonna, Dion, Kelly, and all the rest of the listeners. You know?
Mm-hmm.
Bro, if you gonna get played back, this thing about the just thing you miss. She never said it. No, I think it was another girl said that no. But she said that come dead drunk. The man come dead drunk, the captain. Bro, hear how this thing get so bad on the PPP government side. When they arrest them man and charge them, they should allow them man, you know. I just say it just the blame. I just could think. I didn't know they wasn't gonna do anything for
Yeah, go true. Don't watch none.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So the whole thing is that man now, but the other man got through on the edge. But the charge applied to the man is what really bringing everybody down there.
This was
Yes. International. Because the charge for murder is intent to kill.
this
And them, but we know intent to kill.
And
I listening.
And this is what everybody that's saying. Big up yourself, Al, but this is what everybody that's saying that the more the charges, why would you, How you don't do no investigation, but still you pinning more on these man? I know y'all want make. I know they want make the family members good and all these kind of thing, but it's just say y'all is move. It's just say y'all is move. Y'all is just grab people, jail people just to try. Y'all don't do no proper investigation, nothing. And that's what everybody just saying. When was Rihanna? When was Adriana? Why didn't you lock up nobody? How nobody in here lock up? Let me listen back to the attorney. Come and be last time when the police Satiga part 2. Let me hear what's going on here.
My wonderful brothers and sisters, a good afternoon to you again. This is Albert Baldi, the elected community leader and advocate of the Guyana, largest Guyana's diaspora outside of Guyana, and who's had years of experience serving as a police prosecutor, a state prosecutor, senior state counsel, magistrate, and very knowledgeable in the criminal law of Guyana. Spent my early part of my career pursuing that, and I've done a lot of these cases, inquests, and things of this nature. So I want to shed some light on what's going on. Now, the inquest can be held back until there's an investigation by the government or the police force or the Director of Public Prosecutions, law enforcement. Secondly, the Commission of Inquiry can carry on and they can also exchange evidence or use evidence. But if one event is going to stymie the other or confuse the other, for example, if you have a Commission of Inquiry and you open it out to have all the witnesses, when you charge a captain and those folks on the staff, they may very well come forward and say, I'm not going to have anything to do with this. I'm exercising my fundamental right to remain silent, not to incriminate myself, as is enshrined in the Guyana Constitution. So that will put a block and a most material and substantive damper on the proceedings. Very wrong move by the Director of Public Prosecutions. Very rush to charge, bring charges of murder, which cannot stand up in a court of law, and hence that is going to hamper the Commission of Inquiry. So we've got to find a way. If you're going to give them immunity or you're going to work with them, but you should not have brought those charges so early. I know that people want answers, but then to just pull a charge on 3 scapegoats like that, it just does not make sense. That is not prosecutors operate. That's not how the rule of law that is supposed to work.
Yeah, all right. That's not how the rule of law works. But in this system, this is how it works. You see what's going on? This is why I'm glad I want to bring these kind of videos and let people get more clarity, because I know a lot of us know. And when they watching, they must go start always sky by. These people them getting information, getting sauce. This man wise, people. They want them must know though. This is very wicked for they doing that. It ain't supposed to go like that. They just doing their own thing because they know a matter of fact that they messed up with overloading this boat. But this is what I tell you, we're going to come out with it. Remember them controlling the whole jurisdiction, the whole jurisdiction or something. You cite me. I don't find it just now. That's how my tongue is styling. But they controlling everything, bro. You see them got the judge, but they're in Muhammad case, signing up with name with who for the inquiry and all them thing. It's beer bullet going on, bro. It's beer foolishness. Let me continue finish out here.
That is now justice is dispensed. A prosecutor is a minister of justice. And for you to grapple tree of the least connected or the least resourced people and say, well, you're the captain and you're the 2 guys and you all had drugs in the system, it might be grounds for a charge, but certainly not murder. And you're saying, well, okay, we got the people who did this. Then I think you're trying to pull the wool over the guy in these people's eyes.
I tell you said right. Isaiah's
Like this is judiciary.
Judiciary, aye, thank you. Judiciary. I don't get anything. Sometimes anything is beat me up, aye. Judiciary.
Judiciary is the word.
Yeah, my brother, thanks. I tell you, right.
But they just charge them man for silence them man, but them man mustn't talk, because anything they say gonna be used against them in the court of law.
Right.
That's why they charge them, just to shut them up. You understand? But they're gonna be very well advised by their lawyers, man. The lawyers don't deal with it.
Real thing. Real thing. Real thing. No lie.
No.
Sorry there, oh shucks. You're cutting out. You're wherever you're there, you're in there proper. So you got to find a proper spot because you cut out for a couple seconds there just now. So I thought you gone off. You know what I mean? Sorry for ending it because same time I cut it, you come on back. So try find a nice spot. Cause you're cutting. How's that? Big up yourself, my brother. Judiciary. Yes, they control the whole judiciary. Man, no, bye. Making joke.
And it's not going to pass muster because there must be proper investigation. There must be due process of law whereby you're going to flush out and investigate all these other items.
Aye.
So I hope that the government and the prosecutorial arm, of which the Director of Public Prosecutions has a sole jurisdiction in matters of this nation, should think it much more tactfully. How do we go about finding answers, finding solutions, and making sure that this does not happen again? So the most important question right now is also in addition to the investigation and inquiries, what do we do whilst all of this has been happening? And that is, we have to implement and let the people of Guyana know that we've been taking steps in road, water, air, and other means of transportation with regards to certification, licensure, ability to operate these vehicles, certifications, inspections, fitness, and all these other requirements that are obtained in other countries. You just can't jump in one of these vehicles and just drive and have people's lives in danger and put the public at risk. That's not good practicality. That's not how civilized societies operate, and we got to change that. So towards this end, for brevity, I've put together a list of items that immediate reforms must encompass. And these items are: publish a complete list of passenger vessels, their ages, ownership, inspection dates, maintenance history, insurance status, and license capacities. We got to have insurance also for these vessels. Whether it's underwritten by overseas companies. Establish verified digital passenger and crew manifests. Require independent passenger and cargo counts with signed clearance from responsible officers. You can't just dump everything in one and then you got overload. Introduce mandatory weighting, load distribution, and cargo storage.
Yo, hold it right there, so. Hold it right there. You know how much licks they get in? Because I remember we talking about how these man is load the boat with 2 wood even. Bro, let me tell you something. Like Mohammed said, them on them lowest part right now with this seam we went down. Let me tell you something. The government looking thin. The government looking real thin. I ain't gonna tell no lie, cause this is sloppy work. This is sloppy work from the boat go down to all the investigate from the boat go down, the rescuing of the passengers, the finding of the bodies. Everything was sloppy with the government. The government was I give the government a 0.1. Okay, I give them a 0.0. Like 0.1, can them do something with getting something, but they didn't do it on time. 0.1 I give them. Because Muhammad make it clear. Muhammad make it clear and let them know that, oh, yo, it's bullet. It's bullet. Right, man? Muhammad tell them, Muhammad say, yo, I got boat that could meet the part I coming from friendship in an hour, 50, I think he said 50 minutes or 60 minutes or something like that. The man said, them man, the Coast Guard, them, they was more closer. Plus they got some boat that is fly. They got some boat that is move. So obviously they would meet more faster. That's right, man. Real talk, buddy. Real talk. So me understand what really going on, bro. It's foolishness. So at the end of the day, the government looking thin. No matter what them say, what them do, them looking thin.
You continue to make billions and zillions on my tax-paying Guyana people here.
Yolinda, big up Yolinda, big up yourself, man. Thank you for the gift, all right?
We've got major problems. You've got to bring up that boat. You've got to do it in a humanitarian perspective, or you've got to do it because we want you to show you care about the people of Guyana. Don't only sponsor cricket games. Bring up the boat. It's a national disaster. It's within your realm and within your capabilities. And that is what America does. America is a leader of the world. America helps the world. This is a disaster that you should have been volunteering your time and efforts and resources immediately to bring up that ship. You're bringing up my oil to make billions, but you can't bring up my small ship? No, no, no. I'm going to start talking to you about nationalizing you. That's the word that Burnham had, right? Nationalization. Nationalization. Believe it or not, Guyana is a sovereign country. It's not under Exxon. It's not under the United States. We have our own laws. We have our own integrity. We have our own territorial integrity. And we have our own sovereignty. Understand that. Just like your country has, just like that Guyana has. And unfortunately, if you cannot show me that you care and you love your money where it's coming from, then perhaps it's better you pack up and leave and get somebody else to do or who will bring up that ship. Straight talk. You could take it or you could leave it. We are going to nationalize you unless you bring up my ship. Simple. You vex, well, it's not for me, it's for the people. And this oil you get in these billions belong to the people. It's Guyana's wealth and natural resources that you take in, and taking it big. So, this brings us to the case where either Exxon going to lift it up, or Guyana government has to spend the expenses or accept whosoever is offering. I understand the opposition leader, and I hold no brief for him. If he's come up with that idea, then he's a Guyanese. Is the opposition leader? He has vested interest in Guyana. Take him up on his offer. If the Guyanese says he's going to do it for free, then take him up. Let him sign a waiver that he's not going to ask for any money. He's not going to hold this against us. And this is done from the bottom of my heart. Signed Asuddin Mohammed.
Great talk.
That's okay. He's a son of Guyana. I don't care what people say about him. If he wants to help, but that is his domain and he has expertise in that, then let the man help. He's a Guyanese citizen like all of us, like all of you. Not a problem. You continue to make billions and zillions on my tax-paying Guyanese people here. We've got major problems. You've got to bring up that boat.
You understand? The man is a soil, a child of the soil. And we always say, oh, you know what I mean? And the thing is that, the thing that is hurt me hard with people that just stuck in their ways is persons like this. And there's all, I spend pine people brains and all this think and all these kind of things and just see how it is. In a time like this is so whereby they got mourning and all these things. People that hate Muhammad would see Muhammad doing this and how them so hate you when he was still give this man if like, yo, big you up for what they're doing. And I love what they're doing and these kind of thing, you know what I mean? People will still come, talk all kind of thing, ridicule the man, ting. Yeah. You know what I mean? If it's one thing I know, right? You can't want Goliath get slew, but you don't want to give David the crown. Because David is the man who got to do it. None of y'all ain't doing it. David ready for do it. But nobody want to give you the crown or say, good through. But you want Goliath get slew. Now, who really battling Goliath more than anybody? Not David. See, I can't even look into yourself and say, you know something? At this point is why, let David go through by. Let me see what David got. Let me see what David capable of. Everybody need a chance. Nobody imperfect. Nobody imperfect. Let me see what's going on. Everybody need a chance. That's also how I see it. You know what I mean? Good night.
Blessings. Good night to you and all the listeners. Much love. Remember the saying, he who without sin cast the first stone. Right? And I don't care what nobody says. Even if you have to go to jail in America, he's rich yet. And God put him there for a purpose. He who without sin cast the first stone.
Straight up.
None of it can cast none. People
Madam,
don't realize this the meaning of the word sin,
but
right? Some people think sin is just because you might commit an act you more than man or you more than woman, right?
alright.
Simply you got on the chain for your neck and I watch it and I like it, I commit a sin.
I know go over tell
Because I
you.
know you know what you got.
Mm-hmm.
You understand?
Mm-hmm.
So people think that little sin and big sin. They think that little and big sin, sin in the eyes of God.
Real thing.
Right? And I just always say, he without sin cast before a stone. People need to step aside and open the eyes and be wise and come out and support Guyana. Guyana is crying. Just imagine tomorrow's emancipation. 3 black brothers they want to crucify for something what they responsible for. Right? You know if there's anyone that minister during the body don't come up there.
Right?
It come up, it didn't down there.
Speed.
But I like what Muhammad doing in the Bible said, weeping may endure for a night and joy cometh in the morning. If you can't protest in the day, protest in the night. Blessed love.
Love all the time. Now this next video that definitely gonna drop tonight. Definitely phone lines open. The video we're gonna drop. This brother you see, you got a good point to be there saying because what he's saying, freedom of speech shouldn't come with fear. You understand? Freedom of speech shouldn't come with fear. Now, how much radio station do Guyana really have that is under the government wings? You know what I mean? And basically this is so we talking about is real good because they got a radio station in Trinidad. Let's tell you this. The Trinidad defending Guyana to the fullest. I know y'all watch the upload that I dropped today and y'all see it. So we bring it on the live. Trini representing and with these men them talk in the video y'all hear, that shit make me, yo, excuse me, the move me by. For real. But listen to what this brethren is saying because basically he's saying the radio stations them in Guyana is not speaking about this situation that went down. This tragedy that went down. No Mel Garden mostly asking anything or whatever, but you know what I mean, certain big radio station ain't saying nothing because why? Them and the government is friends, basically is we saying. Let's tap into this and we could dissect it.
Me as a Guyanese got to sit down and listen to another radio station in a different country because me own radio station what we get in Guyana, we can't talk about certain things. When it comes to the government and when they're at fault, we can't talk about certain things because you know why? The owners of the radio station, the workers, and all these people, they're not allowed, right? They're allowed, it's freedom of speech, but they just won't say certain things on their radio station because you know why? They're good friends with government ministers, officials, and all these people, right? Very close friends. So when they want a favor, you understand, or they want anything to be done, not favor, even if they're paying their money, they get it at a discounted prices more than a normal and average person would get it for. You understand? A lot of things they
Talk, my brother, talk. Talk. And how much time I tell y'all though? How much time I tell you guys though? It's a link. It's a link within a link within a link. How much time I tell y'all though? It's a phone call. Me saying that though, right? And this is what as one people know, you see me, I very neutral. And as one people understand what I'm saying, just don't run with what I'm saying and think, and because misunderstanding is a very serious thing. What I'm saying is that, right? Nothing wrong if you got a man you could call and set a link because everybody need a link. But sometimes the people them is overdo the thing with the link. Because them link is not equal rights and justice. Them link is not for set for nobody. Them link is for their own purpose. Either for they make money, is either they knock down somebody. Something, stay up on the phone line, caller. Stay up on the phone line just now. Stay up on the phone. You understand? It's either they knock down somebody and then call somebody, they shoot somebody, they call, and like we said with the boat, they overloaded the boat for their thing. Anything is for them. It's always be for them. These are the people them stay, bro. So you would always see these one of them with friends with them would never talk nothing about them because, well, like the man said, they want a link. They want the radio station get bigger. They want to keep promotions more. come on. Come on, the man ain't talking foolishness. Go through my dog. Respect. You say? Yeah. Good night. Yo.
Yeah, fireman.
Yeah,
Good
me
night, good
too.
night, good night. Bless
Yeah,
man.
yeah, my brother.
Yeah, man. Hear me take me. Ever say, man. They say now they want to go and build a memorial site where this boat go down. I want to, that make any sense to you?
Mm-hmm.
You that can't make no sense when you going to build chill in the sea. So you're telling me that when I go there, who guy know there for sea there or there in the sea there? Tell me now. They want to build a memorial site out there. I never hear shopping this time in my life by.
Yo, I telling you, boy.
Yeah. And then here who they said it for this thing. Big stinking dirty Mark Phillips. The Prime Minister, who's supposed to be the Prime Minister. DIP, dirty in person. You know? And why man like you to see? Here why visualizing I seeing. You see the party in the cabinet. That's why visualizing I seeing God gonna do sooner or later to the party. A man we get up on your ear breaking news. All from the president, all the minister them. A man wake up, you're gonna hear everybody paralyzed. They can't move. Just God walk. You know what I'm telling you? You take the body. I tell you that's why visualize and see body. Yeah, the whole party gonna be paralyzed. They can't move body.
Yeah, because
all of them.
it's a nation Christ. So they must. It's not one man.
Yeah.
You say it's not one man. You know that person knocked down. There's 100 and somebody with children by this cruel. Plus them ain't showing no remorse, no love. They must have face though. It's judgment.
Yeah, what is the price? You get thing could raise up the boat body, thing could bring the boat up.
But listen at the same memorial, right? Remember you gotta go under that drill thing, send down pile and all them thing for the memorial. Why you can't just make one thing and leave the boat out to the fucking ocean instead of going and do all of the way you gotta go and do drive pile down, drive.
Yeah.
This stupidness, bro.
But who going out there
right.
to see
You're
the
right.
material side?
You're right with the way
So
who going there? How you put it on memorial?
Wait, here now, wait, when you go there, must be another memorial site again. Because when you go there, it's their death, you see now them body.
I'm telling you, straight by crazy people, them crazy.
And these are people you get for as looking as leaders and hear this kind of shoppingness they just coming out with. You know, why man, look, I know a man had 24 subjects and he want one move from a quarter century. And when I ask him, he knows, you know what is the one here, the man asks them, what is the, you know, he tell the man, he said common sense. The man said you ain't got to go to school together, you ain't got to go to university, that you just born with that.
You're born with.
You know? You just born with that, you ain't got to go away from together. That's how these people stupid body. And fireman, bless up. You take me one. Take me one. Why tell your body? You're going to break it up, breaking news in guy. No sooner or later, you take the water.
Great thing.
All right,
my brother.
Fire and brimstone, boy. All right.
Yeah, man, I tell you all. And you all hear I said the last night. Yeah, son. You all hear I said the last night. I said, if we don't get justice by man, we will get justice by God, because this will happen. This is not this. This cannot go down the drain. We don't care if it's a Marinian. Hold on there, my brother. We don't care if it's a Marinian. We don't care if it's Portuguese. Nothing. Once they is a part of we country, they are nationals. They deserve all of we strength. I don't care if when we things happen to we Amerindian don't come out. This is a lie. Because they do have people that is Amerindian descent come out and talk about something. They had Amerindian people come out and talk about Adriana's situation. Mightn't be enough, because we know Amerindians are quiet people. You have to understand how these people them stay. So you won't see them coming out and saying nothing so much as like a bunch of them, like so much of them when it comes to situation for us as Negro Guyanese. But that doesn't separate us that we should say, oh, because them don't even come out and say nothing about we ain't gonna say nothing about it. Them say this ignorance to the fullest. Go through, my brother.
Them people don't even come out and say nothing about themselves.
I telling you, this ignorance.
You see the thing as the screenshot and send you to the from TV. I watch you channel so much YouTube
I am
just put me right
surprised.
there. I ain't gonna go nowhere.
I saying to me, so I
What's
say,
your
wait,
opinion?
this man know me password, cause there's how it is look when you put in the password or it come. I says, we're going on with all about he hacked me page.
No, that man put me right there because it's the most watched channel on YouTube for
okay.
me. So instead of me go through everything, soon as I open YouTube, they get right in the bar. I said,
You just
what?
gotta click. Trouble, man.
Like,
Hey.
that will show dedication, bro. Dedication. That's why I said it to you. That anywhere I go, the target things follow. Bear with me. All right?
Respect.
I did, brother. Keep doing the good work.
All the time.
Don't try, you're going to get fight. You don't fight down, just make you see what you're doing is good and
That is it.
progressive.
Yeah, man.
So you're doing here, they say, when they talk, they're giving you more energy
This
to
it.
go stronger.
Aye.
So don't
Aye.
bother with them.
At
They
all.
can't stop the fire.
Real thing.
Can't fire purity.
Purity.
I do listening.
Manners. I could never stop when I got people like y'all over here. So, yeah, when I start the show, I say y'all is family, y'all is push me, y'all is elevate me. You know what I mean? In every video or wherever I might drop a mark, I say, yo, do it. I like today when I tell y'all I was drained. Yo, the comment section was so sweet. Person say, yo, we know this thing is go relax yourself. I get a call. Session say, yo, put your foot in some nice warm water, ting, relax. The next man say, yo, burn a big head with some nice, with some liquor and thing. If you hear remedy. I was literally stressed though, straight up. But like what I'm saying is that you guys motivate me, man. Don't to me why if you see this sometimes I say, hey, you miss them. Hey, when you see me come live and them thing, it's haunted. Because I love you guys. You know, although sometimes the callers them is drain me too. Y'all, the callers them, oh, guy, when lifestyle and all them start going on to this next drainage. But I love you guys. That didn't take nothing from me. Anyway, let me continue. Listen to the radio station now.
We need our own freedom, not because someone is attached to a government ministry or works with the government doesn't, give them a chance to be silent. What if that person, somebody on that boat was her family and she wanted to speak out about it? You gotta silence her for that. Or punish her, as I should say, because you take away her job. You take away her job because she talked about something, that's publicly known to the public, and it's all over social media, all over the world, and you laid her off. Government.
You made me. I see. You made me.
Listen to the reasoning here. So this is the radio show right here. This is the radio show. Are you listening clearly?
You, Carol Nesta Budu Singh.
Why do?
You made me
Get my middle name, boy. Wait.
dig deep into that situation in Guyana.
Yeah, boy.
You are the one who
Chop it that heavy, boy.
I know it heavy. I know it heavy.
I can't hold back, eh?
I know it heavy.
I cannot hold back. It is close to my heart.
This Trini or Bajan?
Truth is, when I really started to analyze some of the videos and some of the stories coming out of what took place with the boat, right? What's the name of the boat again? The
Barima, MV Barima.
MV Barima.
I think so. Let me make sure.
What I saw, what I heard, and what I read had my heart in a twist yesterday.
Yeah, boy.
That I just couldn't, and to know that this is
MV Barima.
To think that this is our neighbors, who is like our family, our extended family.
That
here in the
brothers and
Caribbean.
sisters, bro.
That's craziness.
My favorite doubles is Guyanese.
And I told myself that it had to be
Thank you, Gomez.
poor people on that boat, man. I just
Come on.
because without even you make me dig it. And when
Rich
I say,
people are the one boat.
I say, bro. So the death toll right now is I think 73.
And they're charging Capitan with everything.
When I see Captain balling yesterday, boy. When I see Captain balling, I understand.
2 murder charge.
I understand that somebody had to be held liable.
Well,
right?
and in maritime law, anything happen with our ship is the captain does.
Okay.
That whole thing, the captain does go
Fair.
down with the ship. That's
Fair.
more literal than we think.
Okay, fair. However, it could never be the captain.
The setup captain to fail.
Never. Because captain is doing his job.
Yeah.
And if captain say, I not sailing this boat no more because this boat not fit for the ocean.
Well, stand your ground.
Nobody going home.
But stand your ground.
Stand your ground. You
That we
know?
had to do trumpet.
Trumpet is a
You see? Same thing I just saying. The same thing I just saying. There's a hot imitators is the same thing I'm saying.
Alright,
Stand your ground.
stand your
Yeah,
ground,
that's
because you're
not
saying you have family to provide for, right?
Who gonna provide
Who
for
gonna
them now?
provide for them now?
Great point.
It don't matter, Trumpet. It don't matter.
I hear you,
Trump.
but
It
still,
can't bend based on. I understand that because I walk light in it because it's so emotional. Because it's watch how normal we get so nonchalant when
Yeah,
it comes
boy,
to that.
look
now.
how we just
like
running on,
Yeah,
that is something big in the Caribbean where that
That
is
is
not
one of the
no-
biggest Caribbean
yeah.
tragedies of our
Trumpet,
lifetime.
look how Guyana stand
And
up
it
in
is
terms of
business as usual.
But here when I know it is who have more corn would feed more fowl, right? Watch how they dealt with the owner of the hotel.
Right. My mind.
Why everybody talking about though? Why everybody? This is the second Trini person that you're talking about. No, this is the third Trini person or Trini people in my ear. This is the third time I heard from the Trinidadians them that want to AG on a situation. Why nobody didn't get locked up? I tell you, all the world watching, but y'all think it's joke.
Went back
Right?
out here.
And just they cover up that for months up to now.
Up to
Up to
now,
now,
right?
Up to now, the
Right,
guy
right,
find that
right,
girl die and
right.
dies.
Telling you ratted by.
You see when people just ask why Adriano, why up on this channel, then Adriano was sent to do what he does. Her name gonna still live in everything that goes on in Guyana, like this tragedy, she name gonna come up.
Yeah.
She was an angel come to sacrifice to skin up this PPP government. Everybody when it comes to things that happen in Guyana, remember Adrian thing was viewed worldwide from your channel and other channels. So people still bring up her name because of how everything went down. You see, deal with the Adriana case the right way, people would have looked at them different. But from that day, and go down in Guyana, they look at the government different from the outside world. You see? So that's life, bro. Adriana is an angel like that comes and shine a light over over Guyana's situation with this government.
And all them little angels join up with she and can cause them hell.
There you go.
So it goes to show.
Go and
Yes,
Power.
boy. Yes,
It-
boy.
it's just
Who I
a-
play.
And that is where my problem lies.
Yeah.
And that, remember the
But the
conversation
power,
we
yeah,
had
but
on
the
Monday?
power supposed to be with the people.
The power is not in the,
The power,
people.
yes, the power is with us to get them there.
But we exactly, and then
And that's
after
all.
the day, that's it. We
That's
lose
all,
all
that's
the
all.
power, and that's my
So-
problem.
So and then we'll get back power again to get them back there or get somebody else there.
The only time we could get back that power is if we get violent, and I'm not
No, but you can't- you
inciting
can't-
violence.
But the
You
situation,
understand?
but the one
that's
that
the only thing that make them stop and
situation
listen.
that Elon
you see what I try to tell you with these men them say? Y'all just hear with these men them just now say? We don't do the night or we do not condone no form of violence over here, so. But we always was saying it over here, so until there's a revolution, until people come out, blood, we don't wonder what blood got shed. Sometimes some things is get too much that you got for those, you got to. I'm telling you, bro.
touched on with the hotel and the girl,
Yeah.
right, who died in the pool, you realize that they burned down the hotel, well,
Yeah.
they burned part of the hotel and all of that.
Yes,
and that's the
Trumpet.
only reason why
They were so active on it.
everybody now start to activate as far as so that's the only thing we could do, boy. So we can't be civilized then.
Trumpet, my thing is, all right, if you're going to charge Capitan, because that's how maritime law is, it hard, but okay. I could understand Elon point.
who is the minister?
He should have stayed on the show.
All right, who is the
But
minister?
all them line ministers had to
Everybody
go
had to go.
to.
Everybody
You
had to
can't
go.
tell me you going to
Everybody
go
had
to
to
work
go.
every day and today the
Never
29th, your pay hitting the bank normal
never be, boy.
and it's functioning normal. You can't tell me that.
And it had another vessel that
They
they
buy
purchased
another
and
vessel
they-
3 years now, and that vessel just there.
Okay,
They
okay.
throw a party on the vessel.
Okay.
Rumor has it the same man who they blaming for this in power. Throw a party on the vessel.
Okay, all right.
You understand?
All right, but Captain had to get locked up.
But Captain had to get locked up.
Okay,
This is
okay.
my problem in the Caribbean, right? Beyond Trinidad and Tobago. When the government messes up, there is no ramification, there is no thing that the public could do to hold them accountable. You just have to take that in your pipe and smoke it.
You see, that is not only Guyana alone. It's not Guyana alone. You hear the man just now say that? You all hear what the man say?
Has it the same man who they blaming for this in power? Throw a party on the vessel.
Okay, all right.
You understand?
All right, but Captain had to get locked up.
But Captain had to get locked up.
Okay,
This is my problem in the Caribbean, right? Beyond Trinidad and Tobago. When the government messes up, there is no ramification, there is no thing that the public could do to hold them accountable. You just have to take that in your pipe and smoke it. Trumpet, I tell you the open, just open simple time.
All right.
Trumpet, it have a man.
Start
It
again.
have a man. No, we're going. It have a man, Trumpet. The man lost 4 family members.
Yeah, boy.
4.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
You understand? He lost his wife and his 3 children. If you hear that, Father ball, Father Lord.
That's the one who get companies, who get some money or
It
something.
have a next man who
Oh,
also
another
lost 4
one.
or 5.
And they gave them
Rumor
what?
has it they gave he 600,000 Ghanese. That is 19,000 TT. First thing first, why are you trying to pay me for my dead ones?
No, I'm trying to pay you to hush.
And then when all of that coming out allegedly, Trumpet, nothing happening. Show.
Yes,
Power.
boy. Yes,
It
boy.
just- it's just
Who I
a-
play.
And that is where my problem lies.
Yeah.
And that, remember the
But
conversation
power,
we
yeah,
had
but
on
the
Monday?
power supposed to be with the people.
The power is not in the,
The power,
people.
yes, the power is with us to get them there.
But we exactly, and then
And that's
after
all.
the day, that's it. We
That's
lose
all,
all
that's
the
all.
power, and that's my
So-
problem.
So, and then we'll get back power again to get them back there or get somebody else there.
The only time we could get back that power is if we get violent, and I'm not
No, but you can't-
inciting
you can't-
violence.
But the
You
situation,
understand?
but the
But
one
that's
that
the
Phone lines are open.
only thing that's make them stop and
situation
listen.
that Elon touched on with the hotel and the girl,
Yeah.
right, who died in the pool, you realize that they burned down the hotel, well,
Yeah.
they burned part of the hotel and all of that.
Yes,
and that's the
Trumpet.
only reason why
They were so active on it.
everybody now started to activate as far as the, so that's the only thing we could do, boy. So we can't be civilized then.
Trumpet, my thing is, all right, if you're going to charge Capitan, because that's how maritime law is, it hard, but okay. I could understand Elon point.
who is the minister?
He should have stayed on the show.
All right, who is the minister?
But all them line ministers had
Everybody
to go
had to go.
to.
Everybody
You
had to
can't
go.
tell me you're going to
Everybody
go
had
to
to
work
go.
every day and today the
Never
29th, your pay hitting the bank normal.
Never be-
The man say all them lying minister got for go to. All of them. Man ain't lying.
And it's functioning normal. You can't tell me that.
And it had another vessel that they
Buy
purchased
another
and
vessel
they-
3 years now, and that vessel just
I got to listen because something you said just don't go and spark a lot of things.
there. They throw a party on the vessel.
Okay.
Rumor has it the same man who they blaming for this in power. Throw a party on the vessel.
Okay, all right.
You understand?
All right, but Captain had to get locked up.
But Captain had to get locked up.
Okay,
This is
okay.
my problem in the Caribbean, right? Beyond Trinidad and Tobago. When the government messes up, there is no ramification, there is no thing that the public could do to hold them accountable. You just have to take that in your pipe and smoke it. Trumpet, I tell you the open, just open simple time.
All right.
Trumpet, it have a man.
Start
It
again.
have a man. No, we're going. It have a man, Trumpet. The man lost 4 family members.
Yeah, boy.
4.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy.
You understand? He lost his wife and his 3 children. If you hear that, Father ball, Father Lord.
That's the one who get companies, who get some money or
It
something.
have a next man who
Oh,
also
You ain't like how them is now. Go on. Trudy! Gomez! Big up yourself, eh?
lost
Another
4
one.
or 5.
And they gave them
Rumor
what?
has it they gave he 600,000 Ghanese. That is 19,000 TT. First thing first, why are you trying to pay me for my dead ones?
No, I'm trying to pay you to hush.
And then when all of that coming out allegedly, Trump,
You know what man just say? Or you're trying to pay me for hush.
but nothing happening about that. But you have one Patek Philippe on your hand.
Yeah, boy.
And
That's
Cosin, you understand what I'm
craziness, boy.
saying?
That's
Cosin
craziness,
$200,000 wristwatch.
I
And
listen.
your boat sinking in the big blue sea.
Tell you, boy. Why you do, boy? You do.
Trumpet, a engine fall and hit a baby, you know.
Yeah, boy. Hit the baby out of granny hand.
Good morning. That boat was 87 years old. Captain would have sailed the day before, he would have sailed the day after. Some passengers said there was a big wave that hit them. Some said it felt like something under the ground hit them. So it was just an accident. Captain would have been going the next day if they had made it to shore safely.
Yeah,
the government need to be blamed for that old boat transporting those people.
Yes. And you know, the funny thing about it is when they mentioned that the water accustomed being by their feet, so it's not it didn't raise any alarms because that's something that they accustomed
That
to.
is insane.
That is crazy, bro. That
Especially in a Caribbean country, I understand the money will be.
Tell you why. Yeah, good night.
Hey, good night, everybody. Good night, Fire. Good night, everybody.
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sis.
Yeah, I tell you, I mean, it's not something for laugh about, right? But Mr. Man said on me, and we listen. This is how other people do. See, is a comedy show for everybody else. I mean, it's a hurtful tragedy, but everybody does watch we thing like it's a comedy show. We is the comedy for the whole Caribbean.
Stop doing it, mama.
There's what feel about it. You see how them Trini people talking about it. I feel there's banner with the hat on. I got a feeling he got family in there and I make it feeling like that.
I tell you.
It's like me. I mean, them ain't go down on the vessel or whatever. You see the video them when them people, I tell you enough people start throw up video when they got the party boat thing going on, chandelier and sofa and them thing. Bye, like I'm out for this phone. Good night, everybody.
Love my sister.
You hit the bank yet. That real hurt, but I also had to sympathize with Trumpet when they describe the scenario of that sinking of that vessel. The kind of things they describing is people sleeping in hammock.
They see
cargo over on top of you.
Yeah. Cargo
luggage,
below,
yeah.
everything. So thing just pelting. So
is where you say thing hit small man and small man start to bleed out.
Yeah, when they say they're calling him, he was a nephew to the mother who was speaking, right? And she said how they describe it is when it hit, let's call him Fatso, that's his nickname. When it hit Fatso and they saw the blood, they realized, well, we can't even bother to try to save Fatso. Or Fatso done gone, they say.
Jeez, and ages, Trumpet, look at this. British Prime Minister Keir Starmer resigned on June 22nd, 2026. I hope I pronounced the man name properly. Driven by plunging public approval, heavy local election losses, and a severe revolt from within the Labour Party. Right? They say he made unpopular decisions such as trimming universal winter fuel payments and proposing welfare and disability budget cuts damage public trust, Trumpet. Public trust.
And he was forced to resign.
And the public forced him to resign.
He was forced to resign, right?
Wow. What's the? I tell you, Guyanese, boy. Y'all hear though? How much time y'all hear over so people start to, yo, Guyanese people, we gotta come out and force these people them out. We got the right. We got the right. But these ban of them, I tell you,
Trumpet, a politician in Trinidad and Tobago, could do the most dire things while in government. And there will be no forcing, no resigning, no nothing. All you could do is wait 5 years to vote them out. That is insane.
Listen, this party, so now hear this party.
That's crazy, bro.
Especially in a Caribbean country, I understand the money will be hit the bank yet. You understand? But the kind of oil, guys, the kind of oil.
I hear this. Hear this here, so. Listen this here, so.
That Guyana has found. Kind of oil. But the kind of oil, guys, the kind of oil that Guyana has found makes the oil that Trinidad and Tobago is producing right now look like a mustard seed next to a mountain, you know. That is the kind of riches them have coming in the way, you know, Trumpet. And the sad reality of it is the Guyanese people balling. Guyana is not going to change. The only change is going to happen is the people in power is going to have more change in the bank account.
Man say Guyana oil make Trinidad oil look like joke. Real money we get in, boy. I telling you, boy, yo, you're making joke, boy. It's crazy. Phone lines open.
Oh, blessings again, blessings of night. Now you see, there's all those Trinidadians that talk, right? And I tell people I live in the country 11 and a half years. And you know why they say on to this day? I just say Trinidad, Tobago, and Guyana. Because the very same things that happening here is happening in Trinidad, and you listen how the men them talk and explain it. It's the same thing. From the time Kamala go in power, you know what Kamala do? This is the second term she do it. State of emergency. So when she calls state of emergency, nobody can come out and protest. So we still got option. We could go out and protest even if it's midnight.
Real talk.
Right? The first time I ever experienced curfew is in Trinidad, 2011. When carnival time reach, you know, when you used to have to go carnival fete in the day, you're going to go carnival fete in the night. So I just tell people that is talking, they don't know what is be going on in Trinidad. And when I hear some Guyanese just bringing down Guyana to Trinidad, hell no, I could have never do it because they ain't better. I got times Trinidad is more race with Jamaica to see who can get the most crime rates. You understand? And as the man say, the only time we just get power is to put them in power election time, and after then we power the court. We gotta stand up for our rights right now. Black people have to open their eyes and get wise. And this thing is not just about black no more, because so much Indians coming out and talking and crying out. Blessings.
Yeah. Yeah, good night.
Yeah, good night, Fire. First, allow me to say respect to the lady. I don't know her name, but I hear her all the time, and she seems very much credible. And she is somebody with some kind of, you know, she have decency and integrity. So I just want to say hi to her. Anyway, on tonight's program with them Trinidadian guy, what they're saying and what is happening, and with that vessel and stuff. Now, how do you expect ownership to resign from their position? These people in Guyana, they own the country. They're like owner for the country, so they would never think about stepping down and stepping aside. That is why I always say that we have to remove them people. And the time for like protests, you see, protests have different stages. First, you speak out against it. You can't speak out against it, then you go do picketing. Then after a demonstration, and other things. But the stage for all them things in the past, we got to move them out. And I hear the guy say that, you know, he don't promote violence, and that is something you normally echo on your program. But everybody in their mind, the truth is that you can't get out this government without the maximum farmer demonstration. And people got to do what they got to do, because this whole story with this boat and everything, as far as I see, because it's start quieting down already. If it wasn't for Mohammed, you wouldn't hear nothing about it. And it would be like the same Adriana case. So we got to use some kind of messaging for people to get up and go to higher farm than protesting and picketing. And we got to try all our best with different tactics to move this government out, because for the time passed for just picketing and protesting. Anyway, that's it for me.
Respect. Thank you, Uncle.
Thanks.
All right. Anytime. Anytime. We rolling, man. It's 60 minutes past 10. Phone line open as we dissect and go through. We got Mr. Mohammed on the check-in. Let's get it.
A couple of days ago saying that.
All right.
We got Mr. Mohammed. Bang. A blessed night to you, my brother.
Yes, I.
Hope you had a good day, huh?
Yeah, man. Day was all right.
Correct. Hope everything was well. See, like you had a tough morning.
Yeah, man. Just drain, you don't know it is go. As a human being, you know? Yeah, man.
Every morning I eat 2 garlics. Every morning for the last 15 years. Eat onions, eat ginger. I be like a Tarzan, big man. It's certain things that nice and strong for the body. I just eat it every day.
No, it wasn't those. It wasn't those. It was the situation with this boat thing that drained me mentally. So I had to take today. It's not nothing within the eating nothing. It's just that I was drained. I wake up this morning and me old meds just there on this thing and I say, yo, I just don't even do no show. I just relax myself and just cool out. So this is why I just do the video that people know me in coming life, because I fed up. Like, I'm mad, but I cool down. Now I alright. You know, remember, like I said, as a human being, so as a family man too, just knowing the F-free. Yeah. That does make I just you know?
and which indeed I understand you, and I understand everybody else that feel like that, right?
Yeah, man.
And I hope what I'm gonna say now, I hope people really understand. And as Daddy said just now, but the big woman that called, blessed night to you, Miss Madonna, blessed night Kim, blessed night Miss Shelley Campbell, blessed night to all the queens, you know, who names I didn't call, Miss Denise, Avril, Miss Sweet Dimples, etc. She don't have all the things that you call. She got brains. That's what she got. She got common sense. With common sense, she has harnessed every single thing in life. Some people like them got that. And I understand your situation, how you feel. And sometimes when I say I feel like I 10 years in front of a lot of people, I'm seeing this coming in Guyana. And I'm seeing more. In order for Guyana to catch back itself as Guyanese, in order for we to go home the next decade or two and still enjoy Guyana and see the past and the memories that Guyana won't full up with a set of migrants, brother, Guyanese got to suffer to the brink, as the same fella say in the car. We got to reach that point that is death and life. It's death and life, says do or death. Now, let me talk solution here now. The opposition is who need to come out as the leader for the people, so that the police won't kill out the people. If the opposition come together and say, let me shut the country down, the country get shut down.
Right.
If the opposition come out and say, well, yes, we marching today and tomorrow, it can be a big march today and tomorrow with where is region 1 to 10. If the opposition ain't coming together and rallying the people, how we can get started? Because if the people go there, as the Trinidadian brother was now saying, if the people go there, they can turn it into ignorance. And then all of a sudden, now the ignorant shit police can start killing we. And next, it's black on black crime out there. It's nothing else. So if the politicians that said that them is opposition, said that them doing it for the people, them is the ones who need to come out and rally the people. And you hear this Trinidadian brother now say that, you repeat. And this is why I telling people all the time, big man, Guyana is the gem for the Caribbean, brother. Who is the food basket for the Caribbean, brother? People don't understand this, you know. Guyana is the only country that can sustain itself without importing or exporting anything. People understand with that level, though.
You understand what's that level? It means that Guyana could start building factories and start making own cornflakes, own ketchup, own everything, brother. But these are the things these people are doing. If we still had people like Burnham, Guyana would be a producer, you know. Instead of we collecting 500 million every month. And this is what Guyanese, I don't know if they can't understand the capacity of $10 million every day. It's 300 million these people getting a month to 400 million every month in US for this oil. Where this money going? And when all the rest of bauxite come together, and this will blowing all the rest of people mind, you know, where is Trinidad, Jamaica, and the diaspora, you know, Guyana getting so much money, and Guyanese like, whoa, for real? And the opposition really shocking me, you know. The opposition really unscrupulous, big man. Give praises to Saiku, Darwin, Miss Amanda, understand me? Mohammed, understand me? And Dr. Todd, big man. But you see the opposition really unscrupulous, brother. For real, brother. Guyana getting 500 million every month.
Bang.
Look what this Trinidad is here. When we talk Trinidad money, Trinidad had no money. When Pamela be saying that Trinidad ain't no ATM machine, Guyana is the goal for the Caribbean, brother. And what happening, brother? We looking shame.
Let me get into this, guys. You don't know what's going on. As you go up to the next video, we got Mr. Mohammed meet with the family members on board the MV Barima.
That they're unlikely to bring up the boat. And then, of course, there was a big public outcry. And then the president came around to saying, or was it the prime minister, someone of them, saying that it depends on what the family says. And so that is where we are. And so we would like for the voices of the families to be heard in terms of asking for the boat to be brought up so that answers could be had, so that whatever remains could be recovered. And of course, we don't necessarily need to be part of any marine organization to know that if it remains submerged in that water, the salt water, it is going to degrade significantly, and even more significant the longer it stays submerged. We have noted that several credible persons have reached out to the government, has reached out to the opposition leader, indicating their willingness to assist. We have big companies here, such as Exxon and a number of other companies drilling here in this country, who is quite capable of getting the job done. And, you know, I've seen people saying, but why Exxon and helping, why this? It doesn't work like that. The president has to give the okay. Even the opposition leader indicated his willingness to get it done, but the president has not accepted. And that again signals his unwillingness to do this. But I believe that it is important that we hear from the families and we understand their perspective, because while the president could feel how he feel, in their Edgel, everybody could feel however they feel. The people who really feels it are you, people sitting here, the families who truly understand what it feels like to live every day with that uncertainty of not knowing what happened and where your loved one is and if they're truly gone, and all these other questions that you may have that are unanswered. And so I would like to, not in any particular order, ask persons if they could share how they feel about the vessel coming up and what that means for their families. And again, if it's 2 or 3 persons from one family would like to speak, it's perfectly fine. The floor is open. So I don't know where we want to start. You wanna start, Jasmine? Post.
Let Uncle start first.
Okay.
Well, I must say good afternoon to everyone. At this time, I want to say that I am grieving day by day. I'm saying good afternoon, everyone. At this time, I am grieving day by day concerning this tragedy that took place with MV Burimo. with my son who is working on this boat and disappear. Can't get a trace of him.
That is Ralph Frank.
Yes, Ralph Frank.
A sailor.
A sailor who we cannot get a trace of him, cannot find him. I don't know where are him or where we are at this time. And this thing causing my nerve. I cannot get no comfortable sleep. My wife is here with me. My daughter is here with me too. And I know my one and aim and desire is to let this boat raise. I will not give in. I will not give up until the last stone turn. And the last stone is the boat must have to come up. We in this country, Guyana, we have the resource that we could make it a possibility. We have it. We have companies like ExxonMobil who have the equipment. We have divers too, who I know will willing to do it. But if you put out a request, you cannot get the assist. If you ask for the help, you cannot get the help. So my heart at this moment is bleeding for my child. My family is grieving. I have a son in the prison. Many days he can't eat, many days he can't drink. He cried a couple of days before this disaster. His little brother went and visited him, and that was the last visit. My son always telling us about this boat. The boat are not working good. The engine burned up the other day up northwest. The boat go out with one engine working.
Well, you should know because he's a sailor on the boat, so he would tell you the stories on the vessel.
Correct is right. My son told my wife, he didn't tell me that this is his last trip because he never walk on that boat anymore.
Stop it right there. Yo. You know what I said? His son said I thought this is his last trip. You know how much time I tell me that and I tell everybody that you see the word? When you say this is my last drink, my last ride, my last drive, my last whatever, it's not something you should say. You should be saying that after this trip, yes, I don't think I'm going. After this drink, I'm not taking him. After this ride, I'm not going anymore or riding anymore. When you say this is my last ride, my last drink, my last drive, I'm telling you, words have molding powers. Big up Ravi on Facebook. The last thing, I'm telling you guys by. Don't say nothing, anything you doing, don't say this is my last nothing, buddy. Yo, I'm telling you, bro, it's not something good for say. I swear to God.
And indeed, it is last trip that I can't see back my son for real. For real. It's only if Mighty God is show me, give me a vision.
The last though be when you done meet home, no. And then you could say it's the last. The last has happened before you reach home. So this is all the last. This is my last. So why is you going home? Gone, because this is your last. Manifestation, but
I never know it. It's my wife telling me that he tells she it's the last trip he walk in there. After then he going on the leaf and he going to see another boat for walk on. But he ain't going back on the boat.
Quick and fast lifestyle.
Yeah, what is this? And I is living testimony to them, my brother.
I is living testimony to that. Enough people just feel, well, yeah, that my life was nice. But my life wasn't nice, big man. If right now, I could write a biography of my life, bro. Because in Barbados, understand me, for 10 years, I grow marijuana in my backyard. Understand me? I had over 500 plants all the time. And men that growing 10 or 15 plants get in jail in Barbados. It's not how you do it, it's how you do it. Because you know what? I never walk out and talk because I don't know. You see this tongue here? This tongue here says we're going to put me in jail. I did it, bro. I did a lot of things, but you say keep my tongue in because you know what? The art, one of the biggest arts of life is learning mankind. You see, when you get to learn mankind, people, brother, you're gonna know people is the problem to life. People is the problem, the police, the system, the law, everything, brother. Even your children. You see, when you grow your children the right way and they start reaching a certain age and they want to do what they want to do, your heart is feel free for letting along the way. But don't encourage stupidness in your house, brother. And there's why a lot of people encouraging the house talking about the love the children. And you say something tonight, right? That white Guyana, understand me? And then you say that it's not only Guyana that's got these tragedy. But brother, what has happened in Guyana, you're not going to see it in Trinidad. If this was an incident in Trinidad, it would have handled different.
Yeah.
And if it get handled like this, you would have seen how Trinidad's would have behave.
Yeah.
You would have seen how Trinidad's would have behave.
Real talk.
If this is an incident that happened in Jamaica and it happened like this, you would have said Jamaica is behave. Right. But Jamaica got a different problem than Guyana. Because Jamaica now ain't got race problem. Jamaica got real stupid black people. That when his election come, they're split in half. One is be orange and one is be green. And all we live it down in the Tiffany Garden, that we got a proper road, we got a proper light, we got a proper electricity. But when his election, we split in half. Make it make sense.
Banging.
Trinidad got our problems too. But you see, Guyana got an illiterate problem. An illiterate problem. Guyana got a stupid problem. That the people, when you see things happening in Guyana in one way, these people are retarded. These people gotta be retarded. Bang!
Today I grieving for him. Another family grieving for the family.
I understand, understand what you're saying, lifestyle, for real. Because we need to take the streets more.
Mr. Frank.
This should have never happened.
What the president and the prime minister, what they're claiming is that the families of the missing family members are requesting a memorial site. Basically what he's trying to say is that you only want to recover the bodies, that you prefer a memorial site. Is that true?
Mr. Mohammed, there was nothing the sort that family want a memorial site. Because when you're speaking about that, it's like you saying, halt all operation. We don't need it. And we never, ever come to a decision like that. I never know non-family come to a decision like that. How we can come to a decision like that when we crying day and night for we loved one? Even to the bone self, I satisfy. Even to the bone, I will say, yes, I know, well, you're gone by. But if I see you alive, still, I will say, yes, I satisfy. But if I see nothing, it break all of us heart, not only me heart. I know it break all of us heart because we have love for our loved ones. That's why we the place like a reaching for justice and reaching out for some kind of comfortness within us.
Straight.
Within our loved ones. That's why we're here. Because we want some great answer and some great solution towards this boat must live. We have a company here by the name of Excel Mobile who have all those heavy duty equipment.
Correct.
Because if something sink for them, the same deep water, them the same cloudy water that there, and they have experience, they will go and get it. And this place are more deeper than where the boat are.
I tell you.
You have a lot of knowledge about the diving. You also mentioned back in the old days, you know, tell us before we came on, you mentioned about divers diving in the Pomeroon. how deep in the black, muddy water. Yes, because there's where Guyanese divers learn for dive in the interior, right? And around the country. Our water is not clear water in Guyana. Our water is muddy water, cloudy water, black water, very dark, brown water, very dark. And that's the way our diver know for dive. Deep and shallow. And we know about it because we are accustomed to diving feeling. And we know about it because we are accustomed to diving feeling. That is the kind of diving we are accustomed to with instinct of feeling and getting what we're looking at. Because when you're down at the bottom there at 60 or 70 feet and you holding a diving nozzle and you walking that gravel there, it's you and God working there and holding the nozzle and feeding that dredge up there. And this is what we know about. Cameroon are very good divers. I been learned to dive by Cameroonian. But I don't do diving anymore. I get big now. But they still have good divers. At this moment, but as I saying again, if you request help, you will not get help. You have to request help. That's the fact. So my heart at this time, I don't know nothing but no halt of no operation. I'm not agreeing that. My one aim and desire is the operation continue. We need the boat up. And all the family at this.
We don't need no memorial. FUCK with your memorial.
This moment, as sign as they need the boat up to see the loved one. There is no family that I know saying that no memorial site they're looking at. Any memorial site you could do it when the boat come up. That's my one aim. Because you will have to do it. Because his family's dead by the 5th day and over, there is a landmark supposed to be built here.
Yo.
Yeah, fire. Like I keep saying with this memorial, like I break it down already. The memorial gonna cost more money than living that vessel here.
I'm telling you, buddy.
Because first thing, diver gonna can't stay down there long. Take more dear, more time, more money. Now when you build a memorial, what they gonna stand up on the shore and get magnifying glass and look at it? Or they gonna get a boat to carry you there? Because you have to build a memorial, you have to build a platform with plaque with name and all these things. And enough that it could take certain amount of weight for about 1,000 family or more. Because I remember, one person may have a set over 100 relatives. And these guys are starting to people like they feel people is dunce. Even the lyric would say, "What's that? What you saying? What you telling me? I don't understand that. You lying.
I tell you,
that can't happen." Guy, you don't hear shit already. I don't want that. I don't want that. I want that. All right. You see, if the she that can't bring the two, cause you like, what? My dad today did 15-year-old one. She would wrap the wrong she finger, but serious, cause she be like, just how white tie she tell me today. She said, "Daddy, I'm just like you. My brain keep clicking real fast." I'm like, "Okay, and that's bad." She said, "No, I love it." That's okay. Daddy love you. I did listening.
Good.
So that's my one aim and desire this moment. Thank you. Thank you, Mr. Frank. Thank you. So you heard from Raul Frank's father. He stated clearly no memorial site. He want the remains, even if it's 2 bones. They must recover to bring closure. he made some important points about Exxon. While they're going down thousands of feet to take out our oil, the president, thousands of feet to take out our oil, you just can't go down 30 feet to get human beings, our fellow brothers and sisters. The bodies already remain under there.
It's deeper than that. It's not even the body. Cause you know what I mean? I want to hear Muhammad really talk. It's not only the body. We want the ship come up for see what really wrong with the ship. We want the ship come up to do a full investigation to see that the vessel had one engine, to see that the vessel had leaking problems. We already know it was overloaded, but those two remain. And that's what they don't want to see. We see, I should say.
She want to say something?
Yeah. I'd like to say good afternoon. And this is Rolf Frank. This is my son. And if it's the bone from the boat, I will like to have it. If it's the bone on the boat, I will like to have it. The boat must raise. That is all I need right now.
We want no memorial site. We don't want no memorial government, PPP government. The people them do not want no memorial site, and we don't want it either. We as Negro Guyanese nationals, we do not want that for the Amerindian. I'm fighting for the Amerindian because I have been with Amerindian. I had a Amerindian girl already, and her parents treat me good. And I got Amerindian friends I left home. Indian friends too. So I worry for the Amerindians them. I don't even want no memorial. They got nothing they want to go and see. We want the boat. Let the boat be the memorial. Bring up the boat.
Oh, yes. This is the Kurtz family.
Good night.
Hey, good night. I heard a guy say, even if it's two bones he has, he would be satisfied. Then there's the next lady say, even if they get the bone, they would be satisfied.
Yeah,
right?
his husband and wife. Yeah.
Right. But there's a next lady before this meeting who says in one of the memorial service, even with the bones they get, they would be satisfied. But further than that, there's people saying that if they bring up the boat and they don't have not even boats, like nothing, the effort for bringing up the boat, them would be satisfied with.
Yes.
Just the effort.
Not cutting you. Not cutting you, right? But they're saying that because remember now you could say something, but it could mean more. So I feel that even with they same bones, it literally means that we want the boat. We want the boat to lift up. Like I was saying, not cutting you. You're gonna go through all on. I can give you extra time. What I was saying is that when things like this happen, is a trauma upon your mind. Because guess what? You thinking that your family still there underneath there. Now, if this boat raise up, it give you a closure whereby you could so scrap at least this boat come up. Even if I get a boat or even if I get a bone or nothing, I feel that comfortable that the boat come up because I could get anything. But for the vessel there, and you saying though, it left everybody still like, oh God, y'all ain't doing nothing. Just bring the boat, even if you bring the boat up. So I get what you're telling me, go through.
Yeah, you don't get close.
Straight.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Now that is part of it, right? So if nothing, just bring up the boat, we're gonna be satisfied with the effort. Now this thing about the memorial thing now, that the government is saying that they can left it, the people can decide. Which people asked for that to be a memorial site? Memorial site in the ocean, never been heard of in this whole world until today.
Come on. Real thing.
So how them people can suggest something like that when that was never a theory? The Titanic sink and there is not a memorial
Oh, guy. Oh.
and then you gonna say them people them this here tell me that we want a memorial. Like that was never a theory, never heard before. So all them bullshit them is what we hear that they're trying to. There is a lot going on. What people gotta understand is that the evidence on that boat gonna be mental to enough of them. So they making an excuse and people Guyanese people smart. But a lot of people don't come out and speak.
Yes.
A lot of people have to come out and speak. So these people know that people exposing them and shaming them. But on the other hand, the people don't have no shame. There's the next thing.
I'm telling you, thank you, uncle. Yeah, man.
Good.
I'm telling you, making joke, they never got done. So what gonna happen? What gonna really happen?
Good afternoon, everyone. My name is Jasmine Kurt. I'm the daughter of Neil.
Yeah.
The boat, by. They know what more to say. They know what more to say. But I tell you from day one, I tell you after this tragedy go down, they're gonna make the most excuse to don't bring the boat up. They're gonna say, they ain't care what nobody say. But my thing is this.
Yeah.
Right, from I condemn the boat coming up, I think a private party should bring up the boat. From I condemn it, all right, we can't bring it up. Let somebody else bring it up and say, well, we bring it up for y'all. I think it's the way they have to do. The government ain't gonna much ponder. They don't make the decision, and they're standing by the decision. People are getting to attack cheese. You know what I'm telling you? They don't stand by door, and nobody can change door. I feel if you want to smart them, hold them, give them some time. Like, okay, we can't think and let it call it quits, and then somebody go and just pull up the boat. And say, well, later we bring up the boat here, by what the boat there. These people in the buy, you see them banner them though? Buy, a day, buy, a day.
Big up yourself. We got the man, as we heard the family members and what I'm saying there, right? We cut it and go through. Yeah, man, we cut it and go through. I'm gonna call we get into the video. Yes.
Yeah, fine.
Yeah.
Here I think that I made out last night. Now they bring the protests, the united opposition bring a protest during the day. Not much people. They bring it at night. What excuse these people had wasn't to show up out there in abundance?
Right.
You understand? They bring it. No, you can't say these guys ain't working together. And I like this Campbell guy. This Campbell guy that take the leadership of the ATNU. He ain't watching face. He's showing that he for the people.
Yeah. Yeah, man.
You see? So he working with all the opposition. More forward guy, BPAC, Win, everybody, he got people working with. Yes, right? But what I'm saying, Guyanese, come on, man. Y'all asking for this. Now they're doing it for you guys. You gotta go now and join the line. Join the line, bro. They did something during the day, all right. Y'all could have an excuse, y'all had to work and things. Which I know enough y'all lazy self don't do nothing. Kind of strong guy. See that to y'all home. That to y'all don't say y'all home. You see? Come on, bro. Come on, bro. If y'all keep acting like this, y'all gonna keep getting victimized. You see, we need they tried this tragedy didn't happen in America. But you see when they had the day when we named Carl for that big meeting and thing out there, I sure enough y'all see on the internet. Almost 1,000 Guyanese was out there, bro, or more. They shut it down. We shut down the area that afternoon. What's going on with y'all in Guyana? But y'all could get up when this stink and dirty and all these things and go out in a bundle in 1,000 and support the thing. They promise y'all 100,000 and y'all ain't get y'all. Some of y'all still waiting. Some get, some ain't get. You see? They take y'all off the land, bulldoze y'all out, y'all build them for 10 years, 5 years, 20 years. Just because y'all didn't get a little document. Instead of give y'all document today, y'all pay the rate attack. They bulldoze y'all place. What y'all doing, bro? What y'all doing? I dare listening.
Let's hear a word from the AP and you, Norton touchdown. Norton touchdown. Let's hear a piece from Mr. Norton with what he got to say about this situation here, so if y'all don't know going on. Final call. Hello. Hello.
They got them, you know. They got them so afraid for come out for stand up for them own rights, buddy. Not for them frightened they can't, they come up on the road tonight, tomorrow, man, they gotta look for another job.
Yeah.
It does this. That's how these man got the country, brethren. People are afraid. People frightened bad. Imagine that. Imagine you gonna see this man joking in your eye. And you gonna give they joking you there fine. You telling me come joke me right eye because you still want for all a job.
I telling you.
My guy needs there for real chocolate. I talked to brethren today, and not brethren. I talked to a man today, and he soldier come up. The man tell me, why you watching for see how the thing going? We see one people coming up and thing. I say, the Ghana police force thing got 2,000 police inside. If 5,000 Guyanese there on the street, what the police force can do 10,000 Guyanese? Are you tell me now? If 10,000 Guyanese hit the streets in Guyana, what is the Guyana police force going to do about that? They're going to shoot all of you? They're going to lock up all of you? But these people are so afraid. The two people that go to the president, have the president call the police and tell the police, if they only take any picture, lock them up. Are you see what going on?
Let's get straight into Norton. Let me hear what Norton got to say. Because Norton is back on the ground. Mr. Norton. Let's get this, guys. Not go with like we're live. We taking no more call. Let me go straight into the video. And then we can take calls after. Okay, guys? All right, let me get it.
Process all Guyanese. I'll invite him to do so. Good morning. Permit me first of all to wish all Guyanese both home and abroad in the diaspora a happy emancipation. The MV Barima tragedy. Government cannot escape responsibility by charging workers with murder. Their Partnership for National Unity extend our deepest sympathies to the families mourning loved ones following the catastrophic capsizing of the MV Barima. We continue to stand with the survivors, the affected communities, and every Guyanese family awaiting answers. This national tragedy demands truth, justice, and accountability, not distractions, selective prosecutions, or the convenient sacrifice of workers while PPPC politicians are protected. The government bears responsibility. Minister Ejil and Indar must resign and allow an impartial and professional investigation. The MV Barima was not a private vessel. It was a government-owned ferry managed by the Transport and Harbors Department under the Ministry of Public Works. It is the government that decided that the vessel remained in service even against the recommendations of professional staff. The government handles its maintenance, inspection, and certification and failed the people of Guyana. The government controls the terminal, the passenger system, the cargo operations, the loading arrangements, and the dispatch of the vessel are all controlled by the government. The government is also known for telling public servants to abide by their instructions. The administration continued to send an 87-year-old vessel into open Atlantic waters while the infrastructure needed for its replacement remained unfinished. That was a government decision. The government bears responsibility for this tragedy. The Prime Minister has also admitted that heavy government cargo was aboard the vessel and that there appeared to have been a breakdown in the routine inspection process before departure. Reports show that the cargo included heavy machinery, vehicles, and construction materials. Government officials have been unable to provide a complete and convincing public account of all the cargo, its total weight, if they were properly loaded on the vessel, and whether there was a proper assessment of the vessel's stability. These are not minor administrative matters. They go directly to the seaworthiness, loading, and stability of the vessel. The murder charges are ridiculous, vindictive, and a mechanism to silence workers. APNU rejects the decision to charge the captain, chief mate, and goods superintendent with murder. The instituting of these charges before the Commission of Inquiry meets and decides on the causes of the disaster, and before there is public accountability, is deeply concerning. The instituting of these murder charges is ridiculous, vindictive, and intend to silence the workers. Murder ordinarily requires proof of an intention to kill or the legally required equivalent. Nothing publicly shown so far proved that these men deliberately intended to kill passengers. The government intention is to scapegoat the workers, to relieve themselves from their responsibility, and to protect its corrupt leadership. Government must do the decent thing and withdraw the charges, since they must only be made by the Ghana Police Force after the findings of a competent, independent, and lawful investigation. Transforming a systemic maritime failure into dozens of murders is the use of political power to protect ministers and scapegoat workers rather than to uncover the full chain of responsibility for this tragedy. It is known that the Director of Public Prosecution has acknowledged that the vessel's navigational and safety systems were defective. The questions then are, who allowed a government vessel with defective systems to sail? Who certified it? Who supervised its maintenance? Who approved its cargo? Who dispatched it? The responsibility for these decisions falls squarely at the feet of the cabinet and its ministers. Workers must not face the most serious charge known to law, while the policymakers and senior officials who control the system escape investigation and punishment. Anil Nandalal used the term, and I quote, primary offenders, unquote. Therefore, the suggested guilt is likely drug impairment. If they are primary offenders, then they must be secondary offenders. The question then should be, who are the secondary offenders? Was criminal negligence the crime of the two ministers, Ejil and Indar? Evidence of the cargo must be preserved and disclosed. Survivors have spoken publicly about overcrowding. water entering the vessel, and the amount of cargo aboard. The government, through Minister Ejil, initially insisted that the vessel was within capacity, yet later admitted that significant government cargo was on board the vessel and that the normal inspection procedures may have broken down. This makes Ejil not only a liar, but culpable. The evidence therefore raises a serious possibility that government's cargo, its placement, or its combined weight contributed to the vessel's instability. These factors place responsibility squarely at the feet of the minister. This is even more so since it's a norm for PPPC ministers to overrule public servants and disregard professional advice. Add to the foregoing, the feared PPPC administration has driven into public servants, making them afraid to speak truth to power even when they are technically correct. The APNU is not declaring a technical conclusion before the experts have completed their work. We are insisting that there must be a thorough investigation and that the loading record, surveillance record, recordings, weight certificate, maintenance report, or communication reports, inspection certificate, drugs and alcohol testing protocols, all must be made public. These documents must not be altered or destroyed. Ejil must also tell this nation how many captains were forced to leave or dismissed because they refused to sail an overloaded boat. The government must make the following public: the complete cargo manifest and the verified weight of every item, the identities of the ministries and agencies that own the cargo, the vessel's stability calculation and the loading plan, all inspection and seaworthiness certificates, maintenance reports and defect logs, terminal surveillance recording, the report of the alcohol and drug testing protocols that were done over the years, communications between the crew, TNHD management and the ministry, and the names of every official who authorized loading and departure. The drug narrative must not distract from the truth. The administration moved quickly to level allegation that crew members tested positive for narcotics. Any credible evidence of impairment must be investigated. The government must also provide reports of its alcohol and drug testing protocols over the years. However, a positive screening result does not answer the central question. Was this vessel seaworthy? Were its safety and navigational system functional? Was it overloaded or improperly loaded? Why were passengers' names absent from the official manifest? Why did routine inspection fail? Why was an old seaworthy vessel still being used? Why was the replacement infrastructure incomplete, and who is responsible? Was the emergency response prompt and adequate? I sense no. The drug allegations must not be a smokescreen behind which ministerial and institutional failures disappear and the ministers protected. The country must not believe that one allegation against a crew member explains an entire chain of governmental decisions, regulatory failures, and operational breakdowns. Such an approach hides the real causes. Today, it is these workers. Tomorrow, it could be anyone. The use of murder charges in circumstances involving an unresolved accident should alarm everyone, every citizen. If employees can be charged with murder for deaths arising from failures within a government-controlled system before an independent and impartial inquiry establishes the cause, then no public servant, no driver, no teacher, No operator, no doctor, no nurse, no engineer, no technician or ordinary worker is safe when the state wishes to transfer blame. Accountability must apply at every level. It cannot stop with those who have the least political power and the fewest resources to defend themselves. This is advantage taking. Why is it that whenever a government system collapses, only the poor and vulnerable carry the burden? Why are junior employees publicly condemned while ministers sit comfortably in office? Why must ordinary workers become scapegoats for failures created or tolerated by those above them? The APNU demands an urgent independent review of the appropriateness of the murder charges, full respect for the constitutional rights and presumption of innocence of the accused, immediate disclosure and preservation of all vessel cargo and inspection records, investigation of the entire ministerial, managerial, and regulatory chain of responsibility, the removal from operational oversight of officials whose conduct is under examination and investigation, meaningful compensation and long-term support for victims, survivors, and affected families.
All right.
A commission of inquiry that is professional, independent, and has the confidence of all stakeholders and the public.
All right. So we hear Mr. Norton definitely speaking upon that, definitely, with what should happen and what should happen since he's on the ground. You done the phone line open, we're going to take 2 calls. Drop the final video. It is 11:07. We're going up to that 11:30, then we're out of here. Yeah, man. Your lifestyle.
King, you going to 12 o'clock, right? Because you say you gave me 3 hours break, man.
Yeah, 11:30 is 3 hours, not 12 o'clock. It's 11:30. One song alone.
Big man, 12 o'clock, big man. I just call my friend.
Yo, 11:30 getting up to I want to sleep. Me never no 12 o'clock, nothing. 2 weeks got to do no.
Big man, you don't look tired, big man. But you don't look tired. What tired game you can play now? You can play a tired game now. That's what you can do.
It's 3 hours.
It's the same game this one here, Narton playing. Everything that he's talking,
we got
we with break.
It's 2 hours, 36 seconds, and 36 minutes we there into the show. It's 3 hours you get in. Me cutting nothing. Me shortening nothing.
I hear you, man. I ain't even talking no more about that. But what I'm trying to tell you, right, is the same thing Narton is saying. We know everything that he's saying. We know, brother. It's like my great Tupac say. What Tupac say? Some things would never change. So right now we need action, brother. We don't need no words, brother. We don't need no politician for be talking, brother. We don't need this thing. Here, just like how Mohammed said that right now we getting ready for start marching in every region, from region 1 to 10. We want AP and you do the same thing too. We want y'all start coming out and doing this thing. We don't want to talk. Talk is cheap, mother. Talk is cheap. We don't need talk. We need actions right now in Guyana. Guyana is failing for the level that it depend, brother. Guyana is failing for the century that we in. Right now we in AI, big man. And Guyana still behaving like it's donkey days. Guyanese life. We tired hearing politicians talking. Everything that you talking there, we in the diaspora educated enough to know that that is what's supposed to be happening in a country that running properly. A country that running with people with stability and people with accountability. We know everything you talking, Norton. We don't want you talking. We want you start rallying the people for shut down the country. Start getting people fired. Start getting people moved. The people calling for this man move, you start getting ready to let these people move. We want actions. Talk is cheap, mother. Bang.
We blazing, man. You know the team, we got our lifestyle. You don't know the ball game go. Yeah, man. Definitely going up to that 11:30. You don't know it goes already. That's a 3 hour. Like I say, you know me play a bag of song tonight. It's just one song, so I didn't take away minutes from the 3 hour. One tune I want to play is Cartel Family, and that's it. You don't know it go already. Man, tired, I'm telling you. Anyway, this is so. Listen to this, guys.
Are that the captain and the other in charge were drunk. Narcos said they were drunk, and that is why they were charged. We understand, and we are saying the boat, yes, maybe has some fault, and it did, and we should have maybe replaced it earlier. But what contributed to it? You understand? The man in charge of the boat was drunk, and nobody, and the third person in charge was nowhere behind the wheels as per se. And that is why they were charged. And that does not take that to the minister now or to the government. We will have to learn from this experience. We will have to get better boat and
Yes.
Hey, fire. Lifestyle like he's only what you show alone.
Yeah, man.
Because he don't see all them opposition together. If he watch the thing in over the river. Up to all them 9 years up to and Muhammad friend. Like he don't want this thing. Every day them people out there. Every day. Yeah, so his mom and Apnu them together running the road. You see last time by Agile House? Apnu and Mohammed, not Mohammed alone. That's why acting like he's watching TV alone. Watch you show alone. At least you got a dedicated viewer. Yeah, but something got to change. I tell you a while ago, I told you that now Guyana's going to get bad before it gets worse. I told you that before. See it happening. It got to happen the way. You understand? It has to happen that way. You know, Guyana, I mean, the charges that lay on them guys, all is nonsense. But like we don't watch it unfold. You understand? And once we're going to go to court on the 3rd, what's going to happen? They can't stick. Can't stick for nothing. Cannot stick. I'm telling you. Bless up, my friend.
Yeah, let me finish up this video so then we answer the rest of the comments.
better thing. You said the Titanic had the first voyage it was saying. In about 50 years ago, Dr. Tara, in St. Kitts, there was a big boat, 255 or 256 passengers got drowned on a trip. That was one of the biggest or ever biggest catastrophe with a boat event. Do we blame the politician for that? Do we blame the government for that? It's a tragedy. But what we have to do is to learn and execute everything. I think from this experience here, they will imply all the rules and regulation and get seaworthy ship and things. The fact.
You see, the thing is, it's not it. Like I said from the very first start of the show, right? It was never a politician thing. It was never politics. It was not that. Persons was just saying, "Oh, did this boat park? Wherever is it?" Here, how it turned politics, and a lot of persons are running from this aspect. Is when a jail, who in charge or whatever, remember there's a government official place. Oh my God, you see this is the thing we all didn't understand. But still, different country, different rules and regulation. Trinidad mightn't be like how Guyana going to work. Barbados mightn't be like how Trinidad is going to deal with things. Every country deal with things different. But I feel when Agile come out and said that the boat didn't this, the boat didn't do, them going to deal with people and all these kind of things, it put the government now in position for persons start pointing finger at them and saying, well, all right, if you people them come out and say this boat didn't this do, and all the passengers, all the survivors, them saying, yo, yeah, the boat was overloaded, the boat was leaking. Obviously, people are going to start pointing finger at the government car is a government official who come and say this. This is how I seen the government falling, but from the very first start, it wasn't a government thing. No, it wasn't. Real talk. Yes, lifestyle.
No. As my brother says something there tonight, right? You understand me? It make my brains blow up a little more big now. You see the problem with, as Jason's talk tonight, brother, right? The problem with we Guyanese, big man, indeed, we population smaller than Jamaica. We population smaller than Trinidad. And indeed, a lot of Guyanese living better than a lot of Jamaicans and a lot of Trinidad. And that's facts. That's facts. How men could lie on the block in Guyana and still eat when the day come, men can't do that in Trinidad and Jamaica. Understand? It's facts, brother. It's a lot of things that I know that I ain't got put it down the line. People that travel, people with brains will understand what we're talking about. People understand me that want to know, understand. All y'all gotta do is use a cell phone in your hand and y'all gonna understand what we're talking about. Watch the news, listen what's going on. Educate yourself. And now I get straight to my brother now. It seems like he don't watch your show. Fire last night or this morning, didn't I call you and say, this tragedy make me feel so good seeing Psycho, Darwin, and Muhammad on the road? Didn't I tell you that?
Of course.
But now he's calling you, telling you, like I ain't see these things, like I only watch you station. But I got APNU on my Facebook. I got all the parties on my Facebook except PPP. Except PPP. I just get all the pings when everything come. I just see everything, brother. Whatever you want to have a conversation with me, you just come and ask me certain things, and I can tell you. And when I ask you back certain things, make sure you tell me too. Just like understand the big man want to know how is it I telling Guyanese is stupid. Because since I was a little boy, a little lad in Guyana, understand, I was watching African movies. And I was listening to Bob Marley, Peter Tosh, and all these men, and I was educated enough with common sense for see what the Africans going through. And now me turning a big man and watching Guyana going through the same thing Africa going through, just on a different level. Big man, nothing is changed in the world. Everything just on a different level. Racism on a different level. You know what Bob Marley say? It's mental slavery we going through, not physical. People don't understand this, you know, and this is the problem with we as black people, as that brother now we say, you know. Now he coming now, thinking now that maybe he could tarnish me, maybe he could, I don't know what is that he thinking, but this is what I'm talking about. Yeah. When a black man looking for liberate, understand me, another black man is coming tell you don't know what you're talking about. This is we problem in life. Black people is who holding back black people. If you were watching Fire Show last night, you would hear what I say. Or this morning or whatever, and you won't say what you say to look so uneducated, brother. This is we problem as black people. When one black man says something, instead of you saying, well, look, we saying it's right, even if he's saying it correct, but we saying it's right. What do you need to do better?
Bang.
You understand? Bang.
Yeah, brother. Yeah, man, you don't know the thing already. This is how it is wrong here, so, you know what I mean? Big up to everybody that definitely tuning in for the ones and trees. Like up the live, it's 11:19, you understand? So you don't know we got a few minutes more in here before we get out of here. Big up everybody that tuning in, man. Definitely hope you guys having a fun time. I don't know till Monday, definitely we the back here again, right? So let me drop this video here so we everybody this big man show on the show. Let's see what he guys said, then we out here.
Brothers and sisters of the Golden Arrowhead, good morning. Today, this morning rather, a thought crossed my mind, and it can be quite worrisome. If you are an operator of a machine in a company, driver, truck driver, crane operator, excavator, skidder, whatever it might be, you should, first of all, what is your function in the company, in this business? sorry, speed. You have function and duty. And I'll tell you why I differentiate them clearly. If your function is crane operator, it must outline in your contract with the company that you are the crane operator, that's your function. You're operating within these parameters, this time, this is what you're getting paid, and this is what you have to do as a crane operator. In the morning when you turn up to work, what is it that you have to do as standard checks? And that is between you and the operations manager, whoever is in charge of you. Right? What is this? And this must be recorded in black and white. Now, and that would be your duties. You are to take this box, lift it, put it over there, and so on. You have your instructions. You know what you have to do. This is the way you go about doing it with care and use of the machine. Get training, get certified if you can. Because remember, other people coming into the country and they're trained and certified, they'll take a job. So this is not a story. Anyhow, so if there's and then you must know your machine. You must have a maintenance schedule for your machine. And also have a record of all communication between you and your direct functioning superior, manager, supervisor, what have you. When it comes to any complaints you have of this machine. Sir, the oil needs changing. The last time it changed, blah, blah, blah. So date. Right? Just don't tell them by word of mouth. Send them a message. Send them an email if you can, if you have email. So that you can have a black and white record of the timing and showing that they would have received this information. And still tell them by word of mouth. You know why I'm asking you guys for this? Because it seems to me that when something happens and you get thrown under the bus, you could even be charged for murder in this country.
Any money lying?
This is very discouraging. If for instance, if my son,
I always tell them black and white writing is it. Pen and paper, we should say. There's a guy needs to say pen and paper. You know what I mean? Because things could happen, bro. But when you got them things in place, you certify and you protect yourself way more than just going and do it. Because if you get the common sense we're saying, these are the things you do. So nobody can say, all right, you go and do something else otherwise than what you supposed to do. You know how to do your work. All right, I go on shore, I go up on the boat, I making sure the crane all right, everything good, wherever is it. If inspections got to happen, I make sure the man them inspect the crane before I start doing it, inspect the boat. Go through the right procedure. Don't wait till things happen. Then when you get thrown under the bus like the man say, you can't defend yourself. I tell them no, bro.
he said, Daddy, I don't want to be no doctor or lawyer. I like cranes. I like trucks. I want to drive it. I want to buy a fleet of truck, or I just want to drive a truck. I don't know. Their choice. I have to worry now that it was like that. But anyway, so you follow. Now, this is really, really, really important for you to consider. Every single person in this country, in Guyana, the Cooperative Republic of Guyana, if you're operating a machine, please understand what are your duties attached to that function. You're the truck driver, what are your duties? Do you check the tires in the morning? You write down the gauge, the pressure. Do you check to see the level of the oil? You write down this date. You have your own little book, your little thing, and tick off, yes, full, halfway, whatever. Learn these things. I am not saying these things with just water in my mouth. I have personal experience working with companies who had no idea about these things. So when you recommend certain things, they say, oh, you want the company spend money. Waste money. Right? So this is a real eye opener. This whole Birmingham tragedy, right? So this is a warning. Take heed, take it seriously. Let me elucidate this information. I can't say it more clearly for a 4-year-old to understand. Sometimes I want to wake up and scream these things, but
I tell
my
you.
mentors ask me to be of good cheer. I have to temper myself sometimes.
Yes, I.
You see the man saying that?
Clear.
Everything with the man saying there is factual, right? It's the way things supposed to be, right?
Straight.
But anytime, let me tell you from my own personal experience, anytime you like that, these people just knock you out. These people just watch you with 10, 15 eyes. These people don't want no dealings with you. You know what I'm telling you?
Listen me.
Everything in Guyana is a hustle. You understand what I'm telling you? With all of them information that you giving and all these things, why not people just doing things like selling island, filter, and brakes, pad? Brethren, all what the man saying there is factual, it's what's supposed to be. But this system with the in Guyana right now, they're not interested in none of that. Yeah, I remember what the boatman said when he get the car. After the rest of them say, yo, me taking the boat. Yeah, I remember when I hear the man say. What the man say?
Refresh your memory.
Money got make.
Money got to make.
Oh, those was go on in Guyana. Money got to make.
Yeah, man.
Right?
Yeah, man.
We ain't keep us safety and none of
them
that.
Thing.
We ain't keep us though. We keep us money got make. You see me?
Jaja.
This Guyana.
Yeah, man.
Money got
make. Money make. He gets stick up now. No money can make. Wife head out in. Children head out in. Because why? Money got make. Tell me. Anyway, it's 11:28. You don't know going on. It's the time we gotta pull the curtains down. Y'all don't know the tour, how it goes already. I tell y'all already when it meets like a 1 minute, 2 minutes before the show got done at the time. I gotta pull the curtains down. So it was a pleasure being here with you guys. Definitely hope you guys definitely have a blessed rest of the night. Definitely if you're feeling clips tomorrow, you go check me out. Otherwise than though you don't know, until Monday we're gonna be back here. So I'm gonna try drop 2 upload or 1 upload tomorrow to how I feel, but otherwise than though you don't know the thing already. Be back here so at Monday. So big up everybody because we're still speaking about this tragic incident. We got more stuff that we're definitely gonna bring to you, more information that comes up. Whatever it is, we're gonna definitely share with you and let you know what's going on. We see them had a press conference, a lately press conference with Mark Phillips. I haven't checked it out as yet. We're gonna check it out and see what's going on tomorrow for your feeling clips. Definitely. Otherwise than that, big up to everybody that tune in, check in. Y'all don't know. Love and love alone. You understand? Do have a blessed remainder of the night. You understand? Stay safe. It's the weekend. We out here, so I don't know the thing go already. Peace and love. One love all the time. And like I said, I'm gonna drop the cartel one more time as we close out. I don't know the thing go already. Otherwise than that, peace and love, guys. We out.
On Sunday, August 16th, DJ Glenn and Praise Radio 592 presents the annual Cruising with the Angels Denim and White Affair. If you think last year was great, this year promised to be so much bigger. It's the annual Cruising with the Angels Denim and White Affair. Liberty Bell, Brooklyn Army Terminal, 58th Street, Brooklyn, New York, 11220. General tickets $90, VIP $120. And yes, we'll give you free food. Free food. Boarding time 6 p.m. sharp, so make sure you're there on time. Music by DJ Sean, DJ Baby Wayne, and DJ Glenn. Performing live, Jaron Nuss, Renwick, Dewsbury, Twin Fire.
Are you in or you out?
I must see Rebel cause
Wayne Johnson.
waiting down here at the river. Will you come along?
Get your tickets now from eventbrite.com or www.cruisingwiththeangels.com or call 718-496-2219. It's DJ Glenn and Praise Radio 592 Annual Cruising with the Angels Denim and White Affair. Sunday, August 16th. It's promised to be bigger and better. Free food and great entertainment. Make sure you're on board. On Sunday, August 16th, DJ Glenn and Praise Radio 592 presents the annual Cruising with the Angels Denim and White Affair. If you think last year was great, this year promised to be so much bigger. It's the annual
day, but I like do road and see if I could link one of me brethren them back. I had done this the weekend. I see if I could link my dog. We're going on broski, we're going on germs, everything good. You like days, you know it's Friday and you don't know we ready for party, dog. Yeah, so you don't know we got hit a club tonight. Yeah, bro, you don't know we got party, but if we're going on germs, it's something I want to tell you long. Remember, as a brethren, it's gotta be real to your brethren them spot on your face, bro. You gotta do something about them thing, buddy, on a real life level, bro. You know, we don't admire man and them thing, but you're my G, you understand? But I like you understand, like trying for get a cream or get something for sort of this thing, my G, and me finding nothing. Germs here, what's going on? You noise your dog. I got a solution. You ever hear about the skincare solution for all ages? What skincare solution for all ages you're talking about, man? Yeah, germs. I got a sister named Shelly Campbell. She got a skincare for all ages. Is the #1 direct selling skincare company in the world, bro. I'm using it, bro. You don't tell me nothing all the time. By germs, I trying to let you know what's going on, like you don't dep or nothing, dog. So you ever going on? Collect this number and call the woman, buddy. Where's the number, bro? The number is 917-602-8456. Or you could follow her on IG at MK_Shelly3. Yeah, telling you? 917-602-8456. Germs, why you gonna call this woman and get your package, bro? Yo, again and do the now. No more until we cancel this party tonight. Come in there in them thing, but I want this thing go away. You understand? So again, I call Shelly. No.
Mind your business, make money.